That's a lie. Because I wasn't there. First of all, I wasn't there most of the day. I wasn't there when he got shot. I wasn't there when he got beat up. So why is Meech in between?
On January 8, 2017, a man was found dead behind a motel on the edge of Lubbock, Texas. He had been shot, stabbed, and beaten over the course of a single day, and he was still alive when someone left him in the parking lot. The man in this chair says he wasn't there for any of it. Over the next 3 hours, Detective Bond will let him keep saying it.
I know this whole thing's got to be kind of crazy for you. I mean,
Yeah.
you're at the house, all of a sudden a bunch of cops show up. I know that, well, how the deal is, we've been working on a case since the weekend, okay? Following up on a body that was found on Sunday. And we just got some information about your involvement in the situation. And I want to be able to talk to you about everything, answer any questions you've got, okay? And I'll be straight with you.
Cool.
And I just want you to be straight with me too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't mind answering your questions, and I hope that you'll do the same.
Of course.
Because I want to get it all figured out. And I certainly don't want there to be any misinformation floating around about you or anything.
Exactly.
Okay. Because of the warrants, that's what you're under arrest for, okay? As far as I know, there are no other charges against you at this time that I know of, okay? But I'm going to read you the Miranda warning. Have you ever heard that before? You ever been arrested before? Okay. And it's just due to the fact that you're under arrest. I want you to understand what your rights are, and that you have a right, if you want to talk to me, that you can end that conversation whenever you please, okay? I'm just going to read that to you real quick.
You ain't got to memorize it.
Do it? You know, I do, but I still read it every time because, you know, that way I can make sure I get them all and that you understand them all.
It's okay.
You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement at all. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you understand all those rights and that you knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily wish to waive those rights to talk to me.
Okay. Yeah, I understand, but I have one question about, can we find out what's specific on the warrant?
Yes.
The T warrant.
Just some stuff about this deal that we've been working on since Sunday, okay? You hear about that guy that they found over on Carriage House? Hey, Carriage House? They found a body over there on Sunday morning.
Okay.
Okay. Guy was dead in the parking lot. The Carriage House over there off East Slaton. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what we're investigating. Okay. We've spoken to several people. We have processed several locations for evidence, and your names come up from several people as being kind of around this guy or kind of in the same place he was on Saturday over at Geneva's house.
Okay.
You know Geneva?
Yeah, I know who Geneva is.
She lives over in Q, like 66 and Q over there. 65th and Q?
Yeah.
Like a duplex or something? Okay. Did you know that she was arrested? I mean, her face was all in the news and stuff today. The news ran a deal about it, so I didn't know if you knew she got arrested or not.
I did not know yet. But
And she made some calls and stuff.
yeah.
Mentioned some stuff about you.
Yeah.
Did someone call you?
Yeah.
Who called you?
I think it was her sister. Wanted to say she wanted to talk to me about something, but we never got in contact about that. So I'm still confused on it. I just left it alone.
Were you over there on Saturday?
Yeah, I showed up on Saturday over there.
About what time frame were you there?
It was kind of like in and out. I'm trying to get, because a lot of people stayed over there.
Yeah, I know that.
So first of all, I'm trying to get who exactly we're talking about when I was over there, and the times I did leave and come back with my friend LB, which I did this morning. I just popped over there a couple times that same day. Then she needs some gas for the generator, and I'm still confused, you know.
So
I'm trying to basically figure out, like, why would because this is extreme. What I just had to go through to see with my baby and stuff out of my sleep, and so obviously,
Yes.
something was probably.
Well, the guy was killed. Okay, he was beat.
Mm-hmm.
He was beat pretty severely. Okay, and I talked to some people yesterday that said you were there at the house, and I'm gonna tell you right now, some of those people tried to throw it all at you, but I'm gonna tell you also, I don't think that's true. Okay, and I don't know if some of those people were like.
Well, I would probably
Like, I don't know
understand
you. I don't know you. You know, we haven't met.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you have like a reputation as being like anything?
I am the kind of black sheep when I am over there, because Neva's my friend, but.
Because some of the people wanted to be like Dimitrise was. Do they call you Meech? Okay. I just wanted to ask you that. They were saying that you are kind of the one that was like running the thing, like kind of telling people what they needed to do involving this dude.
I wouldn't get that.
Tell me about this guy that was over there. The guy that got beat up.
Tell you about him?
Yeah.
There's nothing much I can tell you about the guy. I don't even.
But you were there on Saturday, and he was there from Saturday morning to Saturday night. And from talking to everybody, I know that some stuff happened because I guess some people over there found out that he was like a pervert, like that he had hurt a kid or something like that back in the
I don't have
day.
nothing to do with it. Now, their situation right there had nothing to do with it. Obviously, I'm a black sheep. I'm the only person that goes over there for Neva, and Neva only. Whoever she brings to the house is none of my business. She needs help, go over there and help her, leave, come back.
But what I'm saying is this guy got beat up pretty bad by some of the people that were there while you were there?
No.
Yeah. Because they've already said it. I mean,
No.
some of the people involved that we've already talked to have already been like, yeah, so this guy,
Exactly.
it came out, I guess, that he was the pervert, that he had hurt a kid. I think he had like raped a kid or something like that. And some beef broke out between him and another person that was there.
So that had nothing to do with me.
No, they're saying that it did because they said that you got involved in it too, and that you were part of the one like beating him and all this stuff, and it was your idea to get this other guy to take him, to put him in the back of the truck and take him over to the Carriage House.
No.
And if that's not true, I need you to tell me kind of how that broke down. Like, how did that happen? Because the other guy that was in the truck, he's even like, look, he says, I just showed up and he identified you, says.
So all this trickled down just to kind of everybody put the blame on me about some stuff that I wasn't even.
And the thing is, like, everybody, I think, tries to put the blame on somebody. I've learned that in investigating cases, okay?
Yeah, because I'm at the point where I don't put the blame on anybody. Cause
I know, here's the thing, I believe I've got enough people telling me that you were there during the day.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I mean, and I know you were there, and I know that if you were in that duplex, I mean, it's a little thing, I was in there yesterday. If you were in there on Saturday, you saw this dude while he was in there. He was in there all freaking day, and he had been, he got a pretty good whooping. You know what I mean? And I don't know if the point was,
so
I don't know if
he died of what?
Well, I mean,
Beat to death?
He, I guess, got left outside. He got left out, he got beat, and then he got dumped out there in the parking lot, and he's dead now. And my thing is this, I don't know if the point was to kill him, or the point was to teach him a lesson, or the point was just that the people there were so disgusted with this dude.
Yeah.
Or what, I don't know. I got different people telling me different things, but I mean, I have people that have been there telling me, yeah, I was there, and yeah, this happened, and this was kind of the way it broke down.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I'm just confused on how I would get anywhere in between
because the other people that were there all looking out for themselves.
Exactly, I'm pretty sure.
Everybody looks out for number one. And if in knowing that you were there, I also know that from being there, there's no way you could have been there and not knowing the situation was happening and going on. But because it's a little bitty freaking duplex.
I know.
It's just a little bitty deal. It's got like a bedroom and a living room.
Yeah, I go over there and holler at Geneva and You know, I've been in too many situations to where I don't want to even put myself in a certain situation. So when people are looking out for themselves, I mean, I don't understand why my name even come up. Because they do know I like Geneva is a strong friend of mine, so
Yeah.
that's probably one reason. But between people getting into it over his pervert, whatever he did with any kids, I don't know nothing about.
What'd they get into it about then? At some point, Jacob shot him. Why? Why did Jacob shoot that dude? You know Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Well, he was
Josh
there.
brother.
Yeah, and he was there while you were there, and he shot him.
Yeah.
Why?
But
Why?
I didn't.
Why?
I didn't see nothing.
Everybody in there saw him get shot.
No.
And everybody in there knows that gun's all like
Yeah. That's
piece of
me.
crap. It's a piece of crap gun. And he shot him.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't see
And the
that.
thing is,
Even the neighbors heard that.
and the thing is this.
I heard about it.
The
I
thing
didn't
is
see
this.
that.
You
I was
heard,
not there.
You heard about it?
Yeah. But like I said, it's not my business.
Who'd you hear from?
It's not who I heard it from. It's when you listen to people's conversations.
Who was talking about it?
Hmm?
Who was talking about it?
They were having a conversation in the room.
If someone said that you hit him in the head with a bat. If someone said everyone there hit this man in the head with a bat because y'all were...
Okay, that's a lie. Because I wasn't there. First of all, I wasn't there most of the day. I go there and I help Neva out what she do, listening to conversations,
Here's the deal.
and keep it like that.
If you were there when he got beat up and you didn't take part in him getting beat up,
Was not there.
then there's no reason you wouldn't tell me that.
Exactly.
But
Was not there.
If you were there and you did take part in it, I could understand why you might be reluctant to say
The
something.
only thing I can say I was there about is to hear about a conversation. I wasn't there when he got shot. I wasn't there when he got beat up. So why is Meech in between?
You know Geneva better than I do.
LB,
You know them better than I do.
her. Yeah, nobody know her better.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else like that. That's what I'm saying. Mutual conversations, acquaintances, you know. Geneva's the only person I can say that's really my friend, know our kids and stuff like that, her mother, sister. Besides anybody else.
What if I told you that there's video of the Carriage House Motel and y'all coming in there and dumping him out of the bed of the truck?
Who was y'all?
You and another guy that was driving. So we already talked to him yesterday.
You know.
And he was like, yeah. He says, I just showed up. He said, I showed up kind of late. I was looking for, he said he was looking for some dope. And that when he gets there, you guys are all there. This guy's like beat up. And he says that you asked him to help you get rid of this dude. And then y'all, but listen, I know you're shaking your head.
I know, it's like I got crazy.
And he's got that,
I'm trying to take
he's
this
got
all
that
in at
truck.
once.
He's got that truck that's all busted up.
Mm.
And that truck, y'all are on video at Carriage House, driving in from Slaton, driving around to that back deal, thought they were those trucks. There's cameras all over Carriage House. It's nuts. I was surprised to see that. And then y'all get out there, get him out of the bed of the truck.
So you're saying I'm out there on camera doing this?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir. It's unmistakable. And he says it's you. And if it is you,
He does.
No.
yeah.
Doesn't even know me.
Why do you think that we'd be at that house today, putting all that effort into
I don't
coming to
know.
talk to you? If I wasn't
Exactly.
serious, if I
That's
wasn't,
what I'm saying.
I'm being honest with you. I'm being
That's
straight.
what I'm saying. Okay.
I mean, I'm being straight with you. And my thing is this: if I don't know this other guy, what if it was his idea, and what if he got you to help him? I don't know. But all he's telling me is I showed up looking for dope, and he described you, and he says he doesn't know you, but he describes you, and he says that you helped him. He says it was your
That
idea
doesn't
to
make
get rid of
sense
him.
if he doesn't know me, but he described me.
He described you.
And he asked me to help him take him
No.
out of the Carriage
He
House.
said you asked him to help because he was looking for dope or something like that, and you were there at the house.
If he was looking for dope, then why would I ask him?
I don't know.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know that people go there to Geneva's house
Okay.
to score dope on occasion,
If
and
they
people
do,
smoke there.
If they do, it's none of my business.
And he says that's why he shows up over there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He says he's talking to some other chick that's there.
Where's this other chick, man? Where's the other chick?
He says he's talking to her. She gives him the address. He shows up. He sees this, and he says that you had the idea to take this guy. And I'm just...
Yeah, okay, I understand.
Maybe. I'm just telling you what I know.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you because I told you I would. But,
So he says he shows up,
and then...
and I ask him, a guy I do not know, to be a beat up body.
And maybe you do know. Geneva also says.
Okay.
Geneva also says.
I was there at one point in time.
No, Geneva says you were there while all this was happening, not that you were there at one point in time. And if you were there from any time on Saturday, you were there while this was happening. He got shot in the morning, he got dumped in the nighttime, and he was there all day, busted up playing on the couch and stuff. It's not, you couldn't miss it. You couldn't have been there and missed it. It's not possible.
Okay. So seen him, did not see him get shot or beat up. It's none of my business.
But you saw it? It is your business because people have said it, now
A guy that
it's
I
been
know.
major business.
Exactly. That's
Maybe
I'm saying at the time, but yeah, it's being made my business now.
Yeah.
Because this is serious shit, and
It
I
is.
really don't want no part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is if all it was you were there and you saw something but you weren't involved, or if you ended up in a situation that you just maybe at the wrong place at the wrong time, or if it wasn't really you kind of driving the whole let's take him out here to Carriage House, you need to tell me that, but it doesn't need to be in the form of I wasn't there, I don't know what happened, I don't know what's going on, because there's video of Carriage House. That's unavoidable. There's no way, I mean, and if I'm lying to you, there's no way we end up over at Neva's house yesterday. There's no way we find his truck. There's no way we talk to them. There's no way she gives us your name. And the way he described, you know what I'm saying? I'm not lying to you. I'm offering you all of this, and a lot of times that might not happen because I want to hear what you can tell me. Because you know things that I don't know, and I want to be able to hear that from you.
I mean, it's really not much. You said the guy got shot for when? Went from when to when?
Well, I know.
He stayed there from.
I know people were calling that morning about shots being fired at the apartment.
Okay.
Several people have already said that Jacob shot the dude.
Well, he's the only person I know with a gun.
You don't
Not
got a
blaming
gun
nobody.
You seen the gun before? How you know he has a gun?
Only person I know is just black. I don't pay attention to nothing when I go there. It might be things laid out, it might be drugs laid out, you know. Just giving an example.
When's the last time you were there? The news.
I think I was the same day, that Saturday.
Saturday?
What's today? Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
It's been about 2 days, yeah.
And the thing is, I mean, we know these things. There's proof of these things. I know you were there when this man was there and was beat. Okay, I know that. That is a fact. There are plenty of witnesses. Neva's going to say that. She's not going to lie on it. Y'all are tight.
Did not see him get shot, came in. You could see the man. None of my business. Nothing was happening at that time.
What was he? What was he doing when he came in?
Man,
And if you tell me you didn't see him get shot, ooh.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but if you tell me you didn't ever see him there, you know what I mean? I'm like, no. So you're saying you saw him there?
Yeah.
You saw him there?
Yeah.
What was he doing when you saw him?
Chilling. Chilling like, okay, you good? You alright? Yeah. He was responsible and shit like that.
What was wrong with him when you saw him?
I don't know. Discombobulated, really. Like, couldn't really comprehend.
He couldn't comprehend?
Yeah.
Or you couldn't comprehend?
So, no, him.
Okay.
So,
Where was he in the apartment, in the duplex?
in the front, right there in the front.
In the living room?
Yeah, he wasn't in the room, so cause I had to go past to the room. I said, "What's up?" Okay, I realized something's wrong with you, sir. Keep walking towards Neva's room because like it's none of my business now. Do you need anything? Leave, come back. He's still there. He's still responsive. So, it's none of my business. I kept it moving. So at this time, going back and forth, I'm trying to figure out now, knowing this, why would, Meech be the name of it. You saying Meech has a lot to do with this, but Jacob shot him, right?
Well, I'll tell you.
He's the only person I know with pistol, so I could believe that also.
He was shot. He was stabbed. And at one point, someone took a bat to him out of Neva's room. And it sounds like, and from what I'm hearing, everybody that was there took a bat to him at some point because he was. And from what I'm hearing, it had to do with the fact that he had raped a kid.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know that part. I just know, like previously, before that, him always like he played mind games with people, and I guess Jacob was the wrong person to play a mind game with. So.
Did you know the guy? The guy that done it?
I really didn't know him like that.
You know his name?
Now I know his name.
Okay. How'd you find out his name?
From the Carriage House Inn.
I mean, did you hear it from somebody, or did you hear it on the news? I mean, where'd you hear it?
When we were there, he'll tell us his name. He said Gabriel Lee Salazar. And he would play mind games with people talking about I'm God and stuff like that. So, like I said, the dude was already out of whack.
He like a sick dude? His head's not right?
But if you would probably sit there and listen to his stories, you'd probably just be like, yeah, you see one or the other, you're telling the truth, or you're crazy as hell in the head, So if I have to debate on that, I really don't need to be in this conversation, you know what I'm saying? So it was just too much going on. That's why I would come and go, I didn't know the guy like that. I really don't. I'm not friendly, so.
How'd the whole thing in Carriage House happen? How'd that all go down?
What?
Like I said, the video from Carriage House.
Y'all
dumping him off there in the parking lot.
Dump him off in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Leaving him in the parking lot.
Who?
Neva even says you were there.
Okay. A lot of people said I was there doing a lot of
There's
things.
video. Hey, no, there's video of it, and the other guy in the truck and was also there.
Okay.
Some people saying Anna was even with y'all.
Who?
Anna?
Who was that?
Adriana?
Hey.
And that girl, the girl that was at the, she was also there that day.
Like I said, I don't know people like that. But
And the deal with this, I mean, the
I
video
think I do
shows.
know the white guy you're talking about though. I don't know the other shit.
What do y'all call the white guy?
I don't know. I can't tell you nothing.
Had you ever met him before?
No.
How did he get there? What did he want when he got there? Because he doesn't know when he's gone, right? Or does he?
I swear I don't know.
Did you know him? Have you ever seen him?
No, I never seen no.
So how did
Never.
he get over to Neva's that way?
And that was I don't know. You could have walked.
Well, no, I don't mean like how. I guess I'm asking, how does he end up over there? Like, why does he just show up at Neva's house? Is it true that he was just looking for dope, or what?
I don't know.
He's saying.
Does he know Neva or not? We was speaking like he knew his surroundings, So
Okay.
I'm not the type to be like, hey, well, what's your name? My name is such and such.
No, that's fine.
So
I mean, that's fair. But what is it? I mean, you'd think that there's a reason he would just show up. Because you know Neva, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know Jacob, right?
yeah,
And Joshua,
yeah.
that's his brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know Ronan Adriana or Anna?
No.
What else is she?
Hey.
Hey,
No, I did not know her.
you know,
No.
have you ever met her? You ever met her?
If I get a picture of her, I could probably tell you. But I don't know a girl.
Is that a
her
villa?
name. Huh?
Things at a building?
She was
yeah,
over at
too much
Geneva.
around.
She was over at
Yeah.
Geneva's that night.
See, it'd be so much people. But if I see a picture, I'll probably be more likely to be able to tell you.
So I guess what I'm getting at is you know those people, so there's a reason kind of.
No,
No. You know Neva, you know Jacob, you know Joshua.
I know Neva, I know of Jacob, I know of Joshua.
Okay.
I'm starting to get to know Joshua more.
Were Jacob and Joshua over there that night too, or that day?
Yeah, I seen them.
Okay. So the reason y'all hanging out is because y'all know each other.
Hmm.
Fair enough. Is that right? Is that true? getting to
I go over there for Neva specifically, and
Okay.
I guess they're doing the same thing as me going over there for Neva specifically. So if we're in the same circle at one point in time, then
Fair
that's
enough.
just
I mean, y'all are there because y'all all know Neva, right?
mutual,
So if this guy tells me I went over there, but I don't know any of those people, to me, I'm like, why you end up at someone's house you don't even know?
Mhm.
So it makes me kind of think maybe he's kind of like, maybe there's more to it than that. You know what I mean?
You talking about the white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up with him? I mean, what's up with that? Were you there when he got
I
there?
don't really know.
Were you there when he showed up?
No, I had walked in after that and seen him there. Like I said, plenty of people go there. And
So if you got there when he was there,
no, I was there throughout the day, and then I left, came back,
and
he was there.
So if you got there when he was there, you would have been there whenever
They left.
this Gabriel dude was all like messed up.
Uh,
Okay.
uh,
So what happened with Gabriel at that
He-
point?
every time I seen Gabriel, he was all responsive, you know. Like, he was good, but he was just like dope fucked or something. I don't know, like he was crazy.
Was he bleeding?
Yeah, he was bleeding.
Or where?
Uh, facial. It was really, I could see.
Okay.
Facial.
So like just like what did you see?
Yeah.
You see a big old cut on his head?
I just seen he was like hair on his face like this, so it just was coming down. Or dry.
Did you ask what happened to that dude? So what happened to him?
He got fucked up. It's common sense. I didn't really ask him. I was like, shit, he's
Okay, so did you say who fucked this dude up?
huh?
How did you ask? I mean, we're not curious why does this dude get fucked up and he's just
Yeah,
sitting in
yeah.
here chilling.
Yeah, I was curious.
So what?
I was curious.
So what Neva say about it?
It wasn't none of my business. I never asked her. I know I heard about that shit though, like him getting into it. But like I said, I don't get deep into a situation where I'll basically be butting into somebody's.
What'd you hear about? What'd you hear about?
He was disrespectful to one of the dudes, Jacob or Josh, or both of them. And they were into it. They were into it for, it had to be going on for at least a week, you know. So I guess it could have led up to this, to where he really disrespected them to a certain level, or disrespected Neva, and then they retaliated for her. I don't know, it could have went either way because they're there for her. So I could see that happening too. But
Were you there whenever Neva hit him with the bat? She
No.
says she hit him with the bat. You know, it's not.
No, I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for none of that.
But you were there whenever the white dude was there. You got there after the
I
white guy.
got there.
So if the white guy says that it was your idea to get him out of Neva's,
Hmm.
but to take him out of there in that dude's truck, is that true or is that not true?
That's false.
Whose idea was it to take him out of that dude's truck? Because you were there when it happened. That's why I'm asking you. What's going on in there where someone's like, let's get this dude out of here and get him. This white dude's got a truck. I almost wondered if they didn't call that white dude because they knew he had a truck or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
So what happened?
I mean, I got there after you did. He looks kind of weird. Like I said, I'm not that friendly anyway. So, y'all handle what y'all gotta handle. I'm gonna go sit here until I can talk to Neva. If you take too long, because I have a ride outside, it's my brother, Black Tribute, because I don't have a car. He's gonna be antsy outside because he wants to go. He has kids too.
It's your brother?
Yeah, it's not my blood brother, but that's what we call him. And I wasn't in there long enough to go through what they're like. I didn't hear nothing they were talking about, so I didn't even know the white guy had a truck. Period. You know, but it seems kind of smart to me for either one, whoever was there, to call him for a truck ride wherever he needed to go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he most likely his point going over there was he needed some dope, because that's what people go over there for. They probably talked to him then about it, you know. So
If he he said that you offered to get him some dope if he help get that guy out of the. And I understand the dude wasn't dead whenever he got loaded into the guy's truck. From what I understand, everybody says he was like moaning, and making noise and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he says that if it was your idea to help him, like you'd help him get some dope if he helped you get that guy out of the house. Like I said, the guy wasn't dead from what I understand at the time.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, but I got him saying that, and then I got Neva saying that you helped him, that y'all loaded that guy into this white dude's truck. And I know that, because we had the video, the bed liner from the truck, he took all his tools out, and their blood on it. So we got all that already.
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm getting at was this a deal that if you ended up along for the ride, I assume he drove, it's his truck, and if you just end up in his truck and he ends up at Carriage House, like, hey, I want to know how you ended up there, and it might have been your idea. You might have been like, let's take this to the Carriage House. I don't know.
Yeah, but I made my point on that. There wasn't a...
But you know what I mean? I'm just looking for some answers as to how you ended up in this white dude's truck at Carriage House.
No, I never ended up at the white dude's trucks in the Carriage House, because when I pulled up, and I was with LB, my brother. I told
Why
you
wouldn't Neva lie on you like that?
Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't everybody's story be straight on? Why would my name be in it, period? You know?
Because you were.
Why would I have all this going on for an accusation that I was with a white guy unloading a body at the Carriage House in the back?
Well, before we call him unloading a body, my understanding is the dude was alive.
Okay.
You know, I'm just saying, if he was dead, maybe he was dead. I don't know, maybe he wouldn't make any noise. I don't know that anyone's a doctor checking his pulse. I don't know.
This is how I get my impression. Man. I'm just giving you.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's checking his pulse to see if he's alive or dead, but at some point he got out of the back of the truck. You guys looked him out and put him on the ground out there on the parking lot.
That's what the story is.
Well, that's what the video shows too. The video backs the story up.
Yeah.
It backs up what he says. It backs up what Geneva says and everything, except for you saying it didn't happen. And if it did happen and there's an explanation for it, if it was like we left him there because we figured someone would find him, or we left him there because we got to get him out of the house, but we thought somebody might find him, or maybe he'd make his way up to Carriage or something.
See, now if I'm going to do that, I'm jumping into somebody else's situation. Well, that's basically, adding on to what other people got going on. If I got to pull up and didn't see none of this stuff going on, just briefly seeing the man, then by the end of the day, jumping in the car with a white man because he needed some dope.
Well,
and unloading a body doesn't make sense.
You're talking to some
but,
people. Talking
like
to some
you said,
people, it wasn't popular. And I think it was a lot of what he did.
So it's just the one accusation on Neva this part. You said a lot of people had something to say about Meech earlier, but on this certain part, it was just Neva saying.
In this certain part, there's video of it, there's the white guy, and there's Neva talking about you doing that.
You said what?
On this particular part, there's video of it in the Carriage House. There's the white guy, there's Neva, all talking about you doing it.
On video?
The video shows it, yes sir.
It shows her and him talking about it.
No. The video shows you guys going to Carriage House.
It shows other people.
No, it doesn't.
Show me.
The white guy's like, yeah, it was me. It was that other guy. It was it. And Neva says, yeah, they left together. They loaded him into the truck. They left together.
No, that's not what happened.
What did happen? You were there when he was there.
Yeah,
so
I know he asked for some dope.
That's
all I know. He asked for some dope.
Okay.
Everything else ain't got nothing to do with me.
Were you there when he left with Gabriel?
He said, huh?
You were there when he left with Gabriel.
Who?
You were there when the white dude left with Gabriel, right?
No.
You weren't at Neva's house when that happened?
I stepped outside. LB was calling me already. He was already antsy.
So you just stepped outside and missed that part?
No. LB called me outside. Yeah. Probably got record of that also. But then a white dude came outside. Okay, it's none of my business. Me and him were still talking. Till I'm finna go inside and holler at Neva again. And he asked me if I could find him some dope. No, I cannot. I could try to look around for you. And we stayed out there for about 10 more minutes. I went back inside and hollered at Neva. And was it? Came back outside.
What was the white dude when he came back outside?
He wasn't there.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
When he left with Gabriel in the back of his truck.
And this is when, around what time? Did she give you a time?
Well, when he left, he was only there once.
That's what I'm saying.
Been at night, been after dark, maybe an hour or two after dark. No, more than that, a few hours after dark.
No. It had to be at least.
When he left with Gabriel in his truck. I mean, he said, I left with Gabriel in my truck. I mean, I know that. I mean, it's on. I'm just saying.
Speaking on that part. I'm just saying.
I mean, he did. He doesn't know Gabriel's name. He's talking about the dude. He said, I left with the dude that was all, fucked up or whatever in my truck.
Boy. And he left, just pulled up, asked for some dope. Did he get the dope?
If he got the dope, he didn't mention that.
Okay.
Which I would.
I mean, that's not that unusual. That's what I'm saying, because it's a whole different situation now.
It's not that unusual if he.
Because nobody had nothing over there, so he didn't have that much time to be over there, period. So if he couldn't be over there. Geneva, this is crazy. That's some other shit. They shouldn't even get this deep on my behalf. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm more confused. It shouldn't even be this deep on my behalf.
It shouldn't be, I agree. I mean, it was her house, it was his truck. I kind of thought maybe you had just ended up being there at the wrong freaking time. To try to help a friend out or something.
Basically that too. Obviously, if I had to keep pulling up and seeing it the first time I, got there and seeing the guy, like, okay, now I don't want to be here. Neva, what do you need? Hurry up so we can go. Came there, came back. The third time is the time the white boy was there. The third time I came back, he was still there. So when I told you I had came in, seeing the white guy left, he was still there. So I really wasn't gonna come back after that. Y'all doing too much. It's too much for me. And I really didn't want to be there. So I was trying to exit myself out of the situation as much as I can to avoid this moment right here, I didn't want nothing to do with nothing. I believe if you want to know my answer on what the whole situation probably been, it was probably somebody got in their feelings too quickly, made a stupid decision, put other people into it, basically, with that decision, and running away from the outcome. Now we have to go through this. And a lot of people's lives to be messed up. Neva, my friend, I don't want her to see her.
Who's that?
Neva, she's my friend.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up. And now, I'm at the mother of my child's house with San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto shit going on. Like movie shit. I never been to no shit like that. I mean, I never wanted to. But it's crazy though. I never think it would be this deep. I don't know.
It doesn't. Well, the thing is, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
But my thing, what I'm afraid of happening is, I know that people don't ever want to talk about what other people did. That's kind of a code I think that a lot of people have.
Yeah, water bottle here.
Huh?
Water bottle here.
But people don't want to talk about what other people do. And I get that. I completely get that. And I get that people a lot of times don't want to talk about what they did. They think that their friends aren't going to talk about what they did. And they think that it's best to not be honest about what happened. Most of the time. I'm just saying in my experience.
Yeah, 50% of the change, 50% of the time, things that you would get information on will be hearsay anyway.
But it won't be because.
No, 50%. That's why I get a percentage on it.
Do what?
A percentage comes from hearsay.
A percentage. But my experience in sitting here talking to people, and I've been doing this for almost 10 years in this position, and talking to people, is that most of the time when a lot of people that sit across from me in your situation, they will, and they do talk about what other people did. Even though I'm sure their friends would be like, man, they would never do that. And you might be sitting here thinking, did Neva really say anything or not?
No.
I mean, you might be like, is he messing with me, trying to make me think she did?
I believe she did.
I've always found that the best way to talk to people is with honesty. I'm honest with you, you're honest with me. We communicate that way. If I lie to you, what good is that for you or me?
Look, no, I really do think you're telling the truth about everything Neva said. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that Neva said was the truth, because then it'll be hearsay. But like I said, that's my friend. So.
But if I tell you what Neva told me, and you know in your mind and you know in your heart that what she told me is true, and then you're like.
And then also, people might get wrong impressions on things for the time being.
Like what?
Like you said, if she said, I did leave with the white boy, she really didn't know if LB was outside or not, my brother. Okay. So, you know,
right.
know from there.
And I think that would be I think that's a valid thing for you to say. I mean, yeah, maybe she doesn't know. Maybe you did. Maybe she, for all she knows. But
that's what I'm saying.
When you go back to the fact that the white boy says you left with him, and you go back to the fact that there's the video, and you go back to the fact that there's all the blood from that dude in the truck.
Whose phone is this one?
That is Destiny's.
Hers.
Okay. Is she out there?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make sure she gets it. But you know what I mean? So when you add up all of that, I mean, it's like, it starts to look like, you know, you didn't leave with OB, you left with a white. But I guess, and so then the question becomes a why. What's
exactly
the why behind it? And I think the why can go from, just follow me on this, okay? The why could go from hypothetically being to get rid of, or somehow, the why could be to go finish the guy off. Okay? I'm just saying, go with me on that. Hypothetically, on this far side, it could be the why to go finish the guy off. It could be to make sure the white guy does something. On this side, it could be because the white guy said, hey, give me a ride somewhere. I didn't really know what he was planning to freaking do with this guy. It could be all the way from over here to over here. You know what I mean? And it could be that if I got in the car with him that night, and we got this dude in the back that these other people have messed up.
Yeah.
He's bleeding. That's why he's in the back. We don't want him in the front. And I get in the car with this dude, and this dude drives somewhere. I think he's going somewhere else. But we end up at Carriage House. And I look back there, and this dude's like trying to get him out of the back of the truck. And I'm like, I mean, just go with me hypothetically on this. And
I'm listening.
And I'm like, shoot, hurry up. We're going to get in trouble. You know what I mean? Hurry up. I might go back there and be like, God dang, you know? I can see that. Let's get out of here. I don't know what this guy had in mind. I don't know what's going through his head. But I did it because, I mean, shoot. I mean, what's going to happen if the cops roll up and you two are back there and this guy's all hooked up? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I mean, what's going to happen then? I would rather get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Most people would do the same.
Yeah.
I think. So that's on this end. And on this end is we were going together to finish this dude off.
Yeah.
And maybe it's somewhere in the middle, or maybe we didn't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not like we didn't really want him to die. We didn't really care. We can't leave him here. So he's whatever.
Yeah.
Figure we'll put him there. Someone will find him, or he'll go up to Carriage House and whatever. After that, it's not yours to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's in the middle.
Yeah. I understand.
But I think it could be anywhere from that.
Because you have to have an open mind for that. You have to.
But that whole thing can only be explained by the people that were there and what they were thinking. I wasn't there, and I wasn't in the situation, so I don't know what was being thought. And you also have to look at it if two people are there. One person might be thinking over here, and one person might be thinking over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or anywhere in between. But I'll tell you, the person over here has a whole lot more to hide than the person over here. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still, yeah.
And the farther you move this way, the more you have to hide, the more reason you have not to talk about it.
Yeah.
And the further you move over here, the more reason you have to talk about it, for one, because we can explain it. Okay? Do you agree with that or not?
Yeah. I'm totally listening.
Yeah, okay.
Because you have to keep your mind open. on things like that.
Always.
Just a theory.
But all these things have you somewhere in this spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's on here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, y'all could have called. Y'all could have got my number from somebody and said, "Meet me up here at the detective's office. We want to talk to you."
Well, I did not know that that was going to happen today. I did not know that. There was somebody else that was looking for you, and that I just got called and said, hey, that they thought you were at the house. And we got there shortly before we came up here, to be honest with you. Okay?
Okay. I kind of want to know about that too, because
Another detective called me and was like, hey, this Mr. Lyghts is over at this house. I didn't know that was going to happen.
We don't take part in that plan.
So, to be honest with you, I was eating.
fair game.
So
We don't get all the cool stuff. We have to wear
So if we talk about it though, I mean, somewhere on the scale, and it falls somewhere in there. And maybe it falls more in the middle. But if I'm there with this white dude that I don't know, and we've got Gabriel in the back, and Gabriel's messed up, I could see myself getting out to help this white dude get him out of his truck so that we're not both sitting there with him in the back of the truck if a cop rolled by or something like that. Or somebody else rolled by and then they call the cops on him.
No.
Not necessarily that I did anything wrong.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get in trouble for something I didn't do. So maybe I helped put him out on the ground and get out of there. Let's bust out of there.
Maybe he did. Yeah. There you go.
But what about you?
What about me?
But where would you fall in that?
I fall in no category of that. Because it's way more than just, you're saying basically there's 3 people here in this situation. Me, white guy, and Gabriel. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not even going to explain like why shouldn't even do that, because I don't even know the white guy like that.
Okay.
If I trust him as far, but it's more people in the house,
Okay. Who?
It's more people I even don't know in the house. Jacob, he left a long time ago. I didn't expect him to come back.
Okay. Why not?
Like his brother, I don't know. I really don't. Because if he said he was Neva's friend, he would have came back and, make sure she was okay. So it wasn't going down like that. So I'm the one that did that. Came back and made sure Neva was okay.
What do you mean? Come back to make sure Neva was
Like, eat. She was running off a generator for being on how long now. That's gas money right there. So she has no job and she has kids and stuff like that. So I'm a good friend as far as that. So that's what I mean by come back, check on her. You hungry? Okay, I'm gonna get some to eat. You want some cigarettes? Okay, I got some cigarettes.
Why do you take care of her?
I don't take care of her.
Well, I'm just saying, why are you doing
When
all
I
this for her?
first met her, and it was like on a friend level. We were gonna drink and stuff like that. She had it. And then when I met her more deeply, the situation was way deeper than you would think. There was always people over there.
Why are they over there?
Because she's the type of person that won't
Don't
say
say
no.
no. A lot of people go over there?
Yeah.
For
That's a
what
lot of
reasons?
money, dope, family members.
It's just a spot, huh?
Yeah, basically. And I was gonna try to like move that around because I don't want that. It's not for her.
You deal with anybody else that normally goes to the house over there besides her, or?
I deal with a lot of people on and off for the simple fact that they got into it with Neva. Or she didn't like something they did. Like her cousin, for example. She was taking advantage of Geneva, and point in time she wasn't liking it. So give her advice, we call the police. You give her a 30-day notice.
To get her out?
Yeah.
You trust Neva?
You can trust anywhere as far as you get thrown, but
Yeah. More than you trust the other people there that were
yeah,
there.
of course. Yeah. I really don't. Yeah, like I said, I trust Neva more than anybody else I would over there, so I don't know. Might be wrong for doing that. I give everybody their one chance.
Why would she be putting you on business?
Because she probably feels like out of everybody that probably was there or showed up at the moment, I'll be the one that's actually gonna want her to not take something for somebody else. Like, if you wanted to know her position, if I could explain as much as I can for her to get her, it was so bad.
Try to protect her.
Exactly. But you won't have to. She was basically thrown into this situation.
How?
For the simple fact that if it went down like you disrespect me, but I'm at her house, but I go out my way, but I'm a good friend of yours also, and I go out my way and shoot this man. I'm putting you in a situation, because I know, being a good friend, that you wouldn't just 911. This guy named such just did this in my house.
She's not gonna turn you in. Because
Exactly.
are Jacob and Neva friends?
From what I understand,
Are they better friends than you and Neva?
Actually, I think you know her longer than I know Neva.
Well, doesn't necessarily mean you're closer though.
Do you carry a gun?
Who?
Do you carry a gun?
No.
Whose gun was at the Destiny's house? She gave the cops a 380.
Who?
It was at the house.
Okay.
Destiny. Whose gun is that?
I don't know. Maybe her brother's.
Is it possible that that's the gun that was used to shoot Gabriel?
Pretty sure it's not.
Pretty sure. Let me
Yeah.
ask you this. If you're saying that you didn't go with the white guy, with the video and what other people are saying says otherwise.
Other people. So
Yeah.
more than one person.
Says otherwise.
Mhm.
But you say you did. If it's something it's that simple that I explained, that it could be from innocent to sinister, but you won't. You deny that, even though the video and other people say that that's what
Do
happened.
you have a good sense of judgment?
Yes. And you deny that, even though that's what the video and other people tell us that's what happened. And look, video trumps a lot of things. People tell me stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I watch a video and somebody say not on video. I'm like, I know they're not telling me the truth. Video answers a lot of questions. But you denied that, when it could be nothing, something as simple as, I didn't know what this white dude was going to do, and we can't even get to that point. Then how can I believe you when other people say that you were also involved in beating Gabriel, and you say you didn't do that either? How can I believe it? When I know that I know you're lying about going with the white guy. I know you're not telling the truth. I know you're not being honest. You know what I mean? So how can I know that you're not being you're being honest about not beating? I think a lot of this stuff about everyone beating
Like I said,
is more to spread around the blame, to spread around the fault. If I'm in trouble for this, I'm gonna make sure somebody else does. I don't know that everybody at the house beat. I don't know if everybody at the house beat him or not, but I know that that's what we're being told. I do know what the video from Carriage House says. You know what I'm saying?
Can't fake the video.
But you won't even we can't even be honest about Carriage House. How do I know we can even be honest about not beating? Because the way that it looks there is that basically all that comes down to it is when I'm asked how this interview went from my supervisor, and they're like, hey, how did this go when y'all talked about it? One of the things I always want to know is the person that you talk to. One thing that people always care about, and I don't know that I always understand why, is this person a dangerous person, a danger to the community, or is this person a good person that made a mistake, wrong place, wrong time? That happens a lot. Very few people that are really bad people in the community. A lot of people end up in the wrong place, wrong time, make some mistakes. And sometimes they make those mistakes more than once, but they're not this bad person. What they're going to ask me is what my thought is on that. And they're also going to want to know, well, one of the ways we decide that, are they honest about what happened? Because this person has no reason to be honest about it because they truly are a bad person. This person has every reason to be honest about it because they ended up at the wrong place at the wrong time in a situation that really they weren't prepared to deal with, and made a mistake or made a decision that they wish they hadn't made, or made a decision that they wouldn't make again if they were in the same situation. But they're going to want to know that. And at this point, all I have to say is that there's not been any honesty about any of it.
That would be a bad sense of judgment.
What's that?
That would be a bad sense of judgment.
It's not a bad sense of judgment.
Mm-hmm.
It's
For what a person knows on
we're
this
not,
side of the
because
table.
we're not being honest about it. We're not being honest about even the simple things, even the easy things about going to Carriage House. We can't be honest about that. How can I trust that we can be honest about the fact that you took part in hitting him with the bat? You tell me. I mean, how can I know? How can I know that you're being honest with me if we can't be honest about even something simple?
That's crazy.
I ask you about a gun at Destiny's. It's either yours or it's hers. It's not the baby's.
No, it's not an answer either.
So who's?
Because there's more than just her and the baby that stays there. The mother, the father, and the brother, and the friends.
It's in her room, Mom.
Hey,
I'm just saying. So far, we've not had any honesty.
we can check it out. We can check it out though. On that part,
Do what?
that could be checked out though. On that part.
But we don't
I'm
have.
not worried about it. I know what I did, and I know what I didn't do. You know what I'm saying?
So, is that her dope in the house, or is it yours? Or is it y'all's?
What the?
They found some dope. I don't know what they
Okay.
I don't know if it's.
It could be something.
They might be talking about weed. I don't know. Just say
Okay.
something.
Well, it could be mine. Could be hers. Could be
What?
her brother's.
I'm
Could be
aware.
anybody. I don't even know.
I know that.
You can-
It could be anybody's, but
I'm not gonna speak on something I really don't know on that part.
you're not being honest about anything.
Mm. Anything.
You're telling me you were there, except for all of the times when it might be questionable about you being there. You're like, yeah, I was there, but I wasn't there when the guy got beat. I wasn't there when he was okay. He wasn't okay. Now you could see his skull. His skull was exposed. Everyone was aware of this.
But
He was not okay. He wasn't sitting up talking. He wasn't sitting up being silly. He wasn't any of that. And if you're telling me that he was, I know that's also not true.
you saying he wasn't up? Period. Responsive.
He might have been like making noise. Everybody said he was just making noise and stuff like that. But the other people
Yeah,
there,
because I don't know about that part because they probably were there throughout the day. But when I came by,
You said you were in and out all day.
exactly that's what I'm saying. If they were constantly there, like when I came back, they were
you
still
saw
there
him
at the same
several
spot.
times. Yeah.
They saw him in the same spot. Yeah, he probably was moaning, but that mean he was moaning.
Did he look like
Yeah.
someone to you that you thought was going to survive or not?
That's questionable.
You ever seen anybody beat that bad before?
Yeah.
Did they live or die?
Yeah, that.
You ever seen someone's skull?
Yeah.
Did you see his skull?
No. I pay attention to that. He was responsive. Like I said, when I seen him, most of the time it's like his hair was even his hair was bloody, so it was hanging.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, damn, he's fucked up. But
Did you hear any conversations from the other people about what happened? I mean, so you listened to his conversations.
yeah, I was listening to the conversation. The conversation that I was mainly listening to was on how the situation came about. You know, not like I hit him with a bat type thing. I didn't hear anybody say that.
So what started it?
Like I said, that he's been getting into it with everybody at the house for at least a week. Or when I was over there, you know, everybody had somebody.
Why
had
is he
a problem
allowed
with
back in there?
I get my first impression was Nika told me that was her cousin or something like that, or a good friend, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, cool. As long as everything's good,
Yeah. But it seems like not everything's good, right?
everything changed up. Everything changed up.
So what's the conversation?
So I
you
guess
heard? What's the conversation you heard?
Josh was like he just disrespected my brother and some shit like that
Mm-hmm.
the same day, and he wasn't happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about contemplating on what they wanted to beat him up, you know, like come outside, let's fight outside, you know.
Okay.
I was like, okay. That seems pretty fair. If he disrespected you, you know, go outside and have a fight. But like I said, it's not my business. It's just what's going on in my head. They just want to fight the guy. He didn't want to fight. That's all I knew. Came back. He was beat up.
When you see he's beat up, and you heard before that he didn't want to fight. You didn't ask anybody what happened? Like what? Did you hear anyone talk about it?
I just gave my own self a judgment on that. That's what I thought. I didn't think it did get worse. It seemed like it got worse because he would be responsible, but what are y'all gonna do about this, you know?
How long did he sit there for?
He's been there throughout the whole day when I left.
Do you think he needed to go to the hospital?
Yeah, at one point in time, yeah.
What made you think that?
It's too, when you're not responding enough to where you have, you know, blood on your face.
Blood's caked on?
Yeah, you know. I mean, you're not just gonna let that happen to yourself, so. What are y'all gonna do?
Why didn't you call anybody?
Number one, I don't have a phone.
Because if you're going in and out, right?
Number
You see
two,
this guy.
it really wasn't my, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I know, but
I felt like I didn't want any part of it.
But if you're in and out of the house, you could have called and ain't nobody the wiser.
But then you know what happened after that? Kind of like, it would have been like, okay, I'll be calling the ambulance. Okay, we have a guy over here on such and such. He's bleeding pretty bad. Can we get help over here? Okay, they show up, and people are starting to think like, dang, well, how did the ambulance just show up over here out of nowhere? Because I wasn't gonna probably sit there and wait. If I'd called the ambulance, that'd be the best thing probably. But you don't have to sit there. You would give them the address, and they were gonna go there and find out what's up.
Right.
They had people poking around, looking around, trying to find out what's going on with that. And if it do come down to me, we'll have a person that I thought was my associate / friend coming at me. Maybe want to shoot me.
What about Jacob?
You know. That's probably I could say I'm at fault for that. Because by the end of the day, I'll have to probably, basically what they're saying is I'll have to take that chance to see if he'll shoot me or not. You know. Make sure this man is okay.
Why would he shoot you for haunting an ambulance?
That would be most cause, because I would be called a snitch after that. A person who would told on him for the simple fact that the ambulance would have got there and they wouldn't just say, oh yeah, this man just beat up. We need to find out how this man got like this.
Right.
What's a snitch in your opinion?
Just a person telling another person business that they probably want concealed. I don't know.
You feel like Geneva saying that you were involved makes her a snitch?
No.
Why not?
Like I said, she probably feel like I'll protect her some type of way, help her out. You know, get.
What about the white people saying you're involved? Does that make him a snitch?
He really doesn't know me, so what would we have to tell about?
Well, I told you what he said. I mean, he said that you helped him.
Both of their stories the exact same.
And he said Meech. He never knew my name.
He didn't know your name.
Exactly.
He described you, but he didn't know your name. He said he'd never seen you until that day. The only person I think he said he knew was the other girl that was there. Another girl that was there. The one that you said you didn't know.
So the girl that I didn't know called him over there.
Yeah, that's the only person he said that he knew. That's how it ended up.
The CB told me it's like so much shit at one time that goes on. Like you can't even keep up. Like a whole different situation over here. Whole different situation over here. Come together. Nobody knows what's going on. Now you might get the wrong impression on what's really going on, you know, so.
But there's one thing that helps us figure out what's going on. Video.
Cool.
You know? I mean, because you're right. Sometimes it's hard to know. Person says one thing, person says another thing, different people saying different things. when you lay a video over the top of it, though, things become pretty clear.
Sure does.
Like, let's take that white dude for example. He says, no, man, we just took him over to Carriage House because we figured he'd be able to go in and get some help over there. So I pulled up, he jumped out the back, walked in, and I was like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Okay. Yeah. And then he was like, yeah, that. And then I tell him what the video shows, and he's like, yeah, you're right. But he says, look, I didn't know he would die. He said, I didn't know he would die. He said, I thought I'd leave him there, someone would find him, or he would be able to go up there and get some help at the Carriage House, and I'm just burnt out.
I mean, that's a pretty public place, right? You been there before?
I just heard about the place.
You never just drove by?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a motel. There's always people there. There's people there walking around all times of the day and night.
People check in, they come in late.
But, you know, I mean, he's like, and people, I get why he said what he said. I mean, he was worried about it. He was worried that.
But you don't want to be the one getting caught with him in the car, right?
I wouldn't want to get caught with him in the car.
Especially
Let's
somebody you don't
leave
know.
him at a place that a lot of people go, but we're not going to be too close. You can't drop him at the front, right?
I don't think nobody's in their right mind would do that.
So you trying to do a little bit in between, right?
Matter of fact, I think somebody would in their right mind do that.
Why?
Why would you drop him at the hospital if you can go public?
Exactly, because it'd be right there in front.
I mean, you just drop him at the front of the ER and roll off. But that's a little bit more risky, right?
Yeah.
So go to a place that probably don't have cameras, right? Would you think that place has cameras? Just looking at the outside of it? Is it the nicest hotel you've ever seen?
No.
Do you think that place has good cameras?
I never even paid attention to it like that.
You know what I mean? Like, do you think a place would invest in a camera system
Yeah,
if it looks
off
like
what
that?
I heard,
You know what I mean?
Off what I heard, no, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you spend the money when the front of it looks like crap? That makes sense. Why don't you get new beds or something? So,
But you just said no one in their right mind would drop him off at the front. And then you were like,
then I switched. I was like, yeah, somebody maybe in their right mind
maybe I
would
should
do
have
it.
said that.
Because if they don't know what they're getting into, just jump into a situation.
yeah.
And they say the man's responsive and drop him off somewhere somebody can see him quickly. Or, you know.
Because you don't want Geneva getting stuck with that, right?
The thing is, you did
I'm pretty
switch
sure
it.
nobody would.
You switched it, and the reason you switched it is because you're worried about that situation.
No, because you have to put yourself in that shoe. If you weren't in the right mind, or if you were not, if you wanted to save, I mean, at least, like I said, it sounds like the white boy was brought into the situation out of nowhere. So if he was in his right mind, he probably would have just been like, okay, I'm gonna drop him off here. Hopefully somebody sees him and he can get help instead of just going straight to the emergency room.
But why doesn't everyone just leave? Who's gonna get stuck?
Neva still would probably,
Right.
based on her.
Because who's tied to that apartment? The most. It's Neva, right?
Yeah.
Who are we gonna come talk to first? Neva, right?
Yeah.
So no one wants that on Neva, right? Because she's been cool. She takes care of people.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
So what?
By the end of the day.
And
Yeah.
one thing that it comes down to too, and I think it's important that you think about this, is that when this case gets looked at, Neva and the white guy in the video all support the same thing, that you were there when the white guy dropped the dude off at the Carriage House. And I've already thrown out just some examples, and I could be way off with my examples, maybe something outside of that,
I have a question about it too.
of him being taken over there to
What
get
was
finished
that
up.
girl? He said he came
Hang on.
originally.
Hang on. Somewhere of the person that went over there to finish him off, or the person that was just happened to be in the car with him whenever he decided to do what he was going to do. You dismiss all of the explanations between the two, as that's any explanation you would be there. So I got to assume that none of that's the reason you would be there. Either that, or maybe it's way on the left. Maybe y'all wanted him to die. Maybe you thought he would die. Maybe y'all thought he would die. Maybe that's what people wanted to happen. I don't know. But as people look at it, and it's like, look, You can say you didn't do it all you want. You can say you weren't there all you want. But there's evidence you were there. There's the other people involved as witnesses that you were there. But you dismiss it all like you weren't there. That doesn't change any of that. What are people going to believe? And then they're going to be left to their own conclusions because you don't offer a conclusion. You don't offer an explanation. So people are going to make their own explanation. And people will be like, well, I wouldn't tell if I was doing something bad. And other people are like, well, I would tell them if I wasn't doing something bad. I would at least try to clear this up. You don't offer anything.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And so it makes me think that maybe it is more on this side over here. Maybe y'all were mad at him because he's a pervert. But you know what? Nobody likes those dudes.
That's the way of life.
Nobody likes those dudes.
It's always going to be them guys around there. Why would you interfere with what he got going on in his lifestyle? Because I have my own problems, you know what I'm saying?
But people do. Because we live in a society where we all interfere with people's lives.
It don't piss you off that people do that?
What?
Mess with kids?
Some kids.
Of course, it doesn't necessarily piss me off, but it's like, I know that's not right.
It's not.
I wouldn't want nobody to do that anywhere.
You got kids.
I mean, you're talking about
Yeah.
little kids, not talking like teenagers. We're talking about little kids.
But I wouldn't go out my way and make a judgment on somebody else's life.
Well, maybe not. But if somebody else had already made the judgment, now Neva's left because maybe Jacob and these guys did this and they left, and now Neva's got this dude in her
Just
house.
stuck
What
with
is
the
she
dude.
supposed to do with this dude? What if he dies in her house? What's she gonna do?
She's out of there. She's gonna get out of there.
Well, no, it doesn't matter because it's her house.
So we're still gonna find it,
That's what
right?
I'm
We're gonna
saying.
find out who has that house.
Jacob
That's what I'm
didn't.
saying.
Hey,
Out of there.
my dude, Jacob didn't do her any favors.
No.
No, hell no, he didn't.
You didn't do anybody a favor.
He left her to clean up the mess that he made, and maybe her friends helped her do that. Maybe that's what it is.
Because last thing I want is my friend gets stuck with something that they had.
And now Neva's all up in the middle of this. Very likely, had Jacob just taking care of his own business, nobody's involved in any of this but Jacob. And his own beef with Gabriel. And he don't bring anyone
And it
else
was so
to
dry.
do what?
I know. It seems so dry because I can't even seem to put myself in Jacob's situation on what this man has going on in his life and how he would say something disrespectful to me to where I'm gonna still, you know, make God's choice, try to make God's choice, and then leave somebody else up to it. So
It's pretty jacked up just to leave somebody beat like that.
But not only that,
No, you're out.
maybe the dude had it coming. Maybe he did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he did. I don't know. Sometimes people do. Do you agree?
I agree with it.
I agree. We all do.
Little street
You know
justice.
where I try to put myself in that situation? Out the way.
I know,
You
but
know.
we all agree sometimes people have it coming.
Yeah.
Neva didn't have it coming. Neva didn't need to be stuck.
Don't deserve that. She don't deserve that.
Seems like she does anything she can for people, right?
What
You're
was-
inviting everybody into your house.
What would Neva do if that dude ended up dead or unresponsive at her house? Maybe it was nothing more than we gotta help Neva out.
She would have. The best thing she would have to do at that time is
She'd have been in a mess. She would have. Now she's already in a little bit of a mess because of other people making stupid decisions.
it don't even seem like it was a decision at all. It was just a decision made after the action.
What do you mean?
Thinking, not thinking before you know,
Who are you
speak.
talking about?
The Jacob.
Jacob.
I believe he had to think about the situation after he maybe got trigger happy or however he felt about the situation. You know, it was.
What's
It's
she
not
gonna
worth
do?
it. Huh?
What's she gonna do after they take off? I mean,
Exactly what you did, I guess.
What you
What,
want?
sit there?
she just sat there with him?
I don't know.
She didn't.
I'm just saying. What do
You
you
coming in and out, right? Like, what is she
No,
doing
what
with
are you
this dude?
saying?
So you're coming in and out of the house, and this
She's
dude
basically thinking that somebody's gonna.
go and fix it.
Exactly, man.
How can you undo that? You think Jacob's gonna come back and be like,
can't
"Oh,
press
sorry,
the rewind
buddy."
button.
But somebody fix it by getting this dude out of here or set him up somewhere else so he's not here.
So he's not there.
Yeah, already. That's already too much.
That's like hot potato back in the day.
It's
you know what I
not
mean?
too much.
then-
It's not too much because what else?
Because you know, but the theory is about the thing is, if somebody does that, you know that your consequences, you're supposed to already be owning up to that, instead of like making somebody else fall for that, you know, especially somebody that would look out for you.
But you and I both know the streets don't play that way.
It's always about me.
It's about me, right?
Sometimes if it's your family or your brother, it's not that way, but 99% of the time, it's about,
Not many people fall in the story.
99% of the time, it's about.
Yeah, that's what the people are gonna think first of all.
Mm-hmm.
First comes
self-preservation.
First, yeah.
It's natural instinct. It's biological.
And everybody's trying to get off on everybody else.
But next comes taking care of others, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ones you care about. You already said you care about Neva.
Mm-hmm.
You already said you care about Neva, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she wants to protect you and you want to protect her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now if she's sitting here with this guy in her living room bleeding all over the place, what's she gonna do? Just let him keep bleeding? See what happens? Or maybe we're gonna take him somewhere where maybe he'll be found.
It's the first one seems like out of all day, if it was.
But it keeps getting worse, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe they thought maybe he'll get better, maybe he'll just walk out of here and everything will be good. But it keeps getting worse. I'm just saying. You never know.
Did you know?
Well, if he would have did that, yeah.
You could tell he wasn't gonna walk out of there and get good, right?
Huh?
You could tell he ain't about to just get up and walk out of here.
By the third time, I can't.
But he keeps declining, right? He keeps getting worse and worse.
Yes.
At first you're like, well maybe, you know, and then you're like, well maybe he needs medical help. And the last you're like, he's not doing good at all.
Yeah.
And so you gotta get him out of there. Does that make sense?
Y'all gotta do something because.
What are we gonna do?
No, I'm talking about.
Because I think you want that guy dying in the apartment, right?
That's what I did too. What kind of mess is she in if he goes unresponsive in the apartment?
So if we drop him off at a hotel where people are constantly going to and from,
Maybe that's the
someone will
best.
find him, get him what he needs.
Yeah, that's what.
We're all back to square one.
And if you can't
Sounds good. Did it look good?
That's the theory. Right? Not every theory pans out.
It does sound good.
Yeah, no,
you
right.
say it doesn't look good, but it looks
No,
fine.
I said does it. I mean,
It looks
I
good.
didn't say doesn't. I said does.
And it looks good though if somebody does find him and call an ambulance. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Then it looks fine. Then it's no problem. Except for this time, it's
Then
just...
when you let the situation build that far to where if you look at it at first, all of the traffic that goes through, anything can happen, you know.
Mm-hmm. You think about
But nobody's not even going to expect this.
Yeah.
First off top, you know.
Well, no one expected Jacob to shoot him, though, right?
No.
Did you think he'd shoot him?
Dude,
Did it ever come across your brain?
never. Why?
I mean, he made that decision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
he served his. My understanding, he served his time for that. Whatever they found out him being a registered sex offender, and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Talking about Gabriel?
that's his. He did that.
That's his burden to bear. So
Now if he were to keep on doing that, that's on him. You know, karma.
not everyone feels that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
I
what I
can't
mean?
think for him. Yeah, I just don't like. No, I still wouldn't did that. That's too cruel with this right there.
Did what?
Just golf mindset. I mean, the first thing he talking about, shoot this motherfucker. He disrespect me and he's on top of this. And,
But I do think you're a person that will want to take care of Neva. And the last thing you want is for
it's
him
not
to
like
go
that.
unresponsive
Nah.
in her house. Right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, common sense.
Because at that point you're thinking, well, there's maybe a way we can get him somewhere where he can get help or
There's
something.
a chance somebody's going to come by here and they're going to
And
take
he'll
care of this.
EMS will get called. We're away from it at this point. We're good to go.
At the point when I walked in with a white guy, go ahead and call somebody because I hope you don't think you're gonna go to sleep with this guy in the house. So call the ambulance. What are y'all gonna do?
They're gonna start asking questions, right?
And where? Yeah.
Let's say you call him right then.
Mhm.
White guy's there. You start calling him right then. What are the ambulance gonna do? You already said it once.
Yeah,
They're gonna want to know what
make
happened
sure-
to the guy, right?
Yeah,
He didn't just fall off the couch.
exactly.
And so you gotta get him somewhere
But
where
if he
you're
get-
not around, where Neva's not around.
If it gets this far, then where you have to let the story go anyway. Might as well just let it go right then and there, because Jacob wasn't the friend in the first place. If he did this and left you high and dry with,
This guy.
So
It's too risky to take him to the hospital. It's too many people.
you might as well call the ambulance first. That's the first instinct you should have did, because if you got to tell stories to them,
But what if
you
you
got to
start?
tell a story to somebody else.
What if you start worrying that it's been this long?
That's gonna be on the person that
be
really
on
owns the
Neva.
house.
Yeah, but right?
Exactly. So, what decision is she gonna make?
Mm-hmm. But it's not just her decision. There's other people there making calls.
Yeah, but it has to be on her conscience the most, since it's under her name, her house.
She.
I know, but I want you to think about this whenever we talk to her about it.
Mm.
Out of all of the things that she could have said,
Straight up.
she said, Meech and the white guy. We call him Chief. Anyway, the white guy, they said Meech and the white guy took him in the white guy's truck.
And where was his anger?
And I could be missing something on that. Did she say that that there was another girl that went, or was that another time or something? She definitely said that Meech and Chief took the white.
Yeah. The only part about this is
took the guy.
I could have got a wrong impression, but that's one thing I was trying to ask you earlier. I didn't want to interrupt you because you had told me about it. He came over there for the A girl, whoever this is.
Okay.
Right? What you said?
That's my understanding. Yes, sir.
Where is
She's one of Neva's friends.
I know. I think I know who you're talking about. I heard about her, but I don't know her.
Okay.
Well, where'd she go? Is she
You were there
speaking on me? Did she know me? Or did y'all get any contact with her?
From my
Where
understanding, I mean, she hangs out with me, or she's around. I mean, I think she also hangs around Villa and stuff like that.
So he comes for the A girl and she just disappears.
But like I told you too, I mean, it could have been that he says he came for the A girl, but really he came for dope. And you said he asked for it.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know why, but sometimes people are afraid to say that when we talk to them.
I ain't never seen the guy.
Do you deal with any work?
I have before.
As far as the stuff that was in the house today, where did they
What?
come from?
What?
The work?
Neva's house?
No. At your girl's house.
Oh, my baby mama. That's not my girl, right?
No.
Before we,
I didn't remember her first name.
I want to keep talking about this though, before we talk about that. I mean, we're sitting here talking about the options available are call MS or get this dude out. And you were saying, we were talking about the white dude, and you're talking about Neva's left with a choice to make. Out of all the things that Neva could have said about what happened, Neva says Meech and the white guy put Gabriel in the white dude's truck, which that happened. Gabriel did get in the white dude's truck.
Yeah.
He did end up in the truck over there in Carriage House.
The only thing I think about that is because
out of all those things,
that old girl, hey, whoever this other girl is, that I do not know about. I told the white guy when he did ask for the work, I said I might be able to give it to him. I mean, not give it to him, get it for him.
yeah.
But we all leave at the door. I go to LB, and I guess they do their thing or whatever. I don't know where the girl, who that is, how that even came about. Probably looked over. There's probably too many people, but I don't understand how this person can be called, the white guy can be called before I was there. And then I come after him again for that third time. And the girl disappears who called him over there. That's the impression I'm getting. Neva didn't call him. Neva don't know this guy, right? I don't think Neva knows this guy.
This other girl, I guess, he says the other girl gave him the address.
Okay.
Okay, in my understanding, correct me if you have a different understanding of this, is that
He was originally
Geneva
coming for
says
work.
that you, the other girl, and the white guy left to go get this guy to find him
Okay.
in his truck.
Okay. This is what she's saying. Yeah.
Is that true?
Is that what she's saying?
Yes.
Me.
Yes. You, this other girl,
I don't
the
even,
A
that's what
or
I'm saying. I don't
Anna,
even know who that is.
the other girl that was
Never
there,
seen her.
and the white guy left to go find the white guy.
No.
That's
I
not
told
true.
him.
Why would Eva lie about that?
That's the impression she was getting. That's what I'm saying. It might be a wrong impression. I was with FB. The white guy came over. I guess he came over, didn't find what he was looking for. Asked me if I could go get it for him. I told him I might be able to get it for him.
What did he want?
But he wanted some dope.
How what? What did he want?
Methamphetamine.
How much?
I don't know. But
Did he have any money?
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, if he wanted some dope.
I mean, he'd have to tell you kind of what he's looking for. I mean, because you're going to come back with
Yeah,
an
just
ounce if he ain't got enough for an ounce. That's the way, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
how
I'm
boys
pretty
think.
sure he did. I don't know how much I said. I don't keep it. I don't like, because I don't know the guy. You know.
Yeah.
I don't do extra talking about.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I had to be some sort of an understanding about what was going to happen here. So what if you'd have come back with an ounce and he'd be like, I got $50. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, so I just told him I look around. You know, which I probably really wasn't because I don't know the guy. I didn't. But
did you ever get in Rent's truck?
no,
Is there any reason any of your DNA would ever be in his truck?
no,
No reason at all?
it shouldn't be.
No, no, shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, 100%.
No hairs, no fibers, no sweat, fingerprints,
Negative.
no nothing in his truck.
Zero. I told you I didn't even know what his truck looked like. I don't even know if he walked up or not. But the car I got was a black Tribute Mazda.
What's LB?
Yeah.
What's LB's name?
LB.
LB what?
LB. Literally, when I met the guy, I said, let me see your ID. It says LB. He's the number 4.
LB the 4?
Yeah.
Where'd y'all go when you left?
Who?
When you and LB left Neva's house,
To the
where
house.
did you go? Whose house?
His house.
Which is where?
52nd. And
When was it turned off?
oh, I can't even think. It's been a minute.
How do you talk to people?
Facebook,
How do you use Facebook?
Wi-Fi.
On this phone?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of phone do you got?
Galaxy Go
Galaxy Go. Where is it?
at the house.
At Destiny's house?
Either there or the address I gave you.
The house on 52nd Street?
Mm-hmm.
So, if it uses Wi-Fi every time it hits Wi-Fi,
Even mobile hotspot.
well, anytime it hits Wi-Fi,
Mm-hmm.
it gives a location.
Yes, sir.
That's how it knows where it's at on the network.
It should, yeah.
So when we go back and look at that night, Saturday night, it's going to show you going from
A to B.
from Neva's house to 52nd Street and nowhere
Mm-hmm.
and nowhere else. Do you have it with you, Neva's?
Pretty sure I did. I don't understand why I wouldn't.
And it wouldn't show any reason why you'd be anywhere near Carriage House. And there wouldn't be any DNA, any hairs, anything
No,
coming
sir.
up. there any reason anything you have would have Gabriel's blood on it?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Unless it was on carpet going through.
Could you help take the carpet out of Newman's house?
No.
What about the couches?
Hell no. I'm touching nothing. Told you I wasn't even there that long to be doing anything. This location will show you.
Would you help Neva take the carpet and couches out of her house if she asked you to?
That's a question that I probably don't have an answer to. Honestly.
Would you help take Gabriel out of her house if she asked you to?
Probably don't have an answer to that either. Honestly.
That night, if she'd asked you to take Gabriel out of her house when he was all messed up, would you have helped her?
I just gave you the answer to that question. So. I don't think she would do it, but
So
to get on another level, I don't think she'll let me. I don't think she'll put me in that situation.
she says she did, and she says you did. So
Basically.
she put you in this situation. I don't know why she wouldn't put you in that situation.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, me personally, what can you do? I don't think she would.
Because without her giving us your name, you're basically just a dude on a video that this other guy don't even know.
Exactly.
So if she did put you in this situation, she certainly would put you in that situation.
Yeah, no, I'm just going, like I said, she's my good friend, so the only thing I can think of is it was a wrong impression.
I don't know that there's a whole lot of wrong impressions going down on that. Everybody seems to be pretty clear on everything that happened.
And what is everybody?
The people at the house, especially Neva.
Okay,
Neva's dad.
okay. What you mean?
You know what I mean. I mean, it's pretty clear that was a pretty big event for these people. I don't think that it's every day that Neva has some dude gets beat like that at her house. That's probably a first.
Exactly. That's why
But part
the
of the
location is like
This is probably a first time.
moving.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not like this was some, I don't think I got the wrong impression. Maybe I remember right, maybe I don't. No. She remembers. She remembers the dude's skull showing through his head. I mean, showing.
Of course, she probably does.
Yeah,
Of course she is.
everybody does. It's all.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it when I saw it on Sunday morning.
It's,
It's a shocking thing to see. I mean, no matter how many times you've seen it, it's like one of those things that you look at and you're like, you know what I mean?
yeah. It's not right.
There's always something off about that, no matter how many times you see stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we've gone over.
I don't care what nobody did.
And we've gone over like all these scenarios from maybe you're just trying to offer help to help Neva because the bind that she's going to be in if this dude goes unresponsive at her house to maybe you didn't like this dude, maybe because of his past or maybe he's disrespectful to you or her or whatever. Maybe you wanted him to die. I don't know. We've gone from there's all these things in between yet you don't have any explanation for anything. You've offered nothing.
Exactly. It's like it's only so much I can't offer when you're not there to participate in the shit that people are putting you into, you know. And I kind of feel like, yeah, these certain people are not my friend.
But Neva's your friend.
And it's more than just people switching up stories on who was there,
No
how
one
it was
switched
done,
up any
and
story.
everything. You
Well,
know?
the stories are consistent as they can be. No one has
Both of
switched
them were
up
long
the story.
together.
No one was like, this is what happened. No, wait. It wasn't like that. It was this or here. No, it's like, this is what happened. I remember this. This was 2 days ago. This was a big deal.
Yeah.
This was such a big deal. We ripped all the carpet and furniture out of Neva's house to make sure to get rid of all of this big deal. This was a big deal. People aren't confused about what they saw, and not confused about what they did, not confused about what they heard.
Exactly.
They're not.
Exactly.
It's not a normal day. You asked me what I did
Except
like
for-
last Tuesday, I might not be able to remember if nothing happened big on Tuesday. But there's days you could ask me about that happened 10 years ago, I can remember exactly where I was, or whatever, because something big happened that day, you know what I mean? I remember it exactly. I'm sure you're the same way.
Yeah.
There's probably things you remember that were years ago, but you remember them like they were this morning.
Because they're not everyday routine stuff.
Yeah.
That's the way this day was for, I think that's the way this day was for probably everyone there.
Except for our artist one. Except for our artist one. So quick. But
Stories aren't confused, they're not mixed up. Man.
the only thing I was confused about was the A girl. Besides that, I'm not confused on anything else. It was too much for me to see. So I wanted to move around. That's the only reason why I moved around so fast. You'll see. One location is it when y'all looked it up. I didn't want to stay there for
So tell us what happened.
extended amount of time, you know. So that's why I go in there and ask people what's going on.
So let's hash this out honestly, the truth, from the beginning to the end. The truth about life.
That's all I know.
It's not all you
is,
know.
I told you.
I believe you tell me some of the stuff you know, you're not telling me all you know.
So what are you trying to? Okay, that's me.
Thinking
Where did I
of
start? From a week.
No,
When-
let's talk about
Saturday.
Saturday.
Mm.
What happened from the beginning to the end.
Well, my Saturday's gonna be different like everybody else's. I wasn't there the whole time. So when I did wake up, went to go get some cigarettes with my brother. Went to Geneva's. There's a guy on the ground. He's beat up. Not beat up that bad. It's blood. It's blood. It's not. It's extended through time. Now it got worse.
Where was he bleeding from?
Maybe blew from his face. Not up here. It wasn't because it was like a glob of blood up here later on in the day. Where his head was, but it was basically more the back of his head and his shirt. His shirt. It was actually blood on his shirt. And
What was he wearing? Color.
Damn, I really didn't pay attention like that.
You said you saw
It
blood
was
on his
red,
shirt.
yeah. It was red.
The blood or the shirt?
The blood. It's like wet. You can see it. He's getting on the floor.
Do you know what color his shirt was? Was he wearing a shirt?
Yeah, he was wearing a shirt.
You said you saw blood on
I
his
don't know
shirt.
if it was a
What
jacket.
color is the shirt you remember seeing?
I don't know what color. I forgot what color.
Okay. Then what?
But I mean, he's responsive. I mean, he's responsive. He's talking shit.
What's he saying?
He's really not speaking to anybody in specific. He's just talking in general, like these motherfuckers, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It seems he like drunk, but I don't think he was drunk.
Did he ask you for help?
Nah.
Okay.
I really I wanted to say something to him, but like I said, I kept going. Went back there. I ended up with her, see how she was doing, listening to music. The music was on. Smoked a cigarette. LB was outside waiting. So I left.
What does LB wait on you when you go in? You don't plan on staying long?
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't plan on staying long.
Why do you go if you don't plan on staying long?
He doesn't plan on staying long.
Did he come back and get you, or is he sitting out there all the time?
He's sitting out there.
But why do you go, like, if you don't go in, like, what was your intention?
He goes in sometimes, but he isn't. Him personally, he's not a friendly person. Like on the cool, like at all. Like, if he doesn't know you,
So
he'd
he
rather
just-
not go around.
But you know
So
what I mean?
if I be like, come on, brothers, take me over here, let me check with him.
So he just
Real quick.
drives you around, lets you go in, and he waits in the car until
How long is he
you
gonna
Not all the way. Not because some of the people I do mess with, it's too many people in when we go up there.
Okay.
So he doesn't like
He's
that
like an
vibe.
antisocial person.
Exactly. If he knows the person, we'll go in. We'll chill. But you don't never know what you're gonna do. walk into basically like that day.
At that house?
So, but I wasn't really thinking about when I left the first time, really wasn't thinking like anything.
How long were you there for
Specific.
the first time?
I said about 10, 15 minutes.
Who'd you talk to?
Just Neil and Josh. Talk to Josh.
Who else was there besides you and Josh?
I think
You wanted to
Dad.
walk?
Dad was there.
Another water?
Yes, sir.
You thought that was water? Neva, Josh, the guy. Anybody else?
Jacob was running around.
Why was he running around?
He was running around.
What was running around mean?
Chicken.
It's a little apartment. How you running around?
Chicken with his head cut off.
Okay. They're
Don't
panicky.
know, basically, don't know what to do. I don't know. Like I said, like trying to move around. Like, you
Was
know,
he
it's so
high?
small. Huh?
Was he high?
I believe so.
On what? What was he do?
Smoke some weed. I don't know if he messed around with work or not.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does.
Mm-hmm.
But
So you go in there and talk to Neva. Those two dudes are there.
yeah.
Anybody
She
else?
I think Pops was there.
Who?
I want to say I seen her dad, but I don't know if.
You know her dad's name?
No, I don't know his name.
So he may be there.
Yeah.
What's everyone doing besides Jacob?
The girl was another girl. I don't
Young,
know her
old?
either. I was giving mid-age.
Tall, short?
About mid-height. I say mid-height.
Mid-height for a girl?
5'6", yeah.
Heavy or skinny? Skinny, like real skinny or?
I won't say real skinny, but she's petite.
She's not like
petite.
bones,
Yeah.
but she's just a petite girl.
Mm,
Any tattoos or anything?
I really pay attention.
You didn't get her name? Nothing. Who does she know?
Pretty sure she knows Geneva.
Okay.
She was talking to Geneva. It seemed like I walked into a situation that like I shouldn't have done that.
So it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Obviously because the guy's right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're there 10, 15 minutes, you burn out.
Mm-hmm.
Not thinking anything about it.
Not thinking too much about it, yeah.
Okay. Then what?
We did go back to my brother's house and chill for a
Back to
minute.
LB's?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
He might have made a few moves, like go see his kids, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Do some errands if you will.
Yeah, and then
See some friends.
later on that day, I went back over there to like make sure everything was cool. Like I said, I didn't think too much of it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, yeah, Neva needs some
Who took
gas.
you there? Or did you drive or what?
LB,
LB Pumps right
yeah,
there? Okay.
we're over there by that way.
Mhm.
We just stopped. We go ahead and stop.
Yeah.
So I go in and the dude, like I said, the first thing basically you see is the guy.
Because he was talking trash, now what's he doing?
He's laying down chilling.
Mm-hmm. Just when he's like more delirious? Like just off?
I don't know.
Just thrown off?
He's moving, but he's not.
Saying words.
He wasn't saying complete words. Like,
Just gibberish.
yeah. So now I'm worried, kind of like, okay, so what the fuck is really
This
going
guy's
on?
not doing as good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still blood everywhere, more than it was earlier. Now I want to kind of know what's up. Again, like, are y'all gonna just leave
Just
him
leave
here?
him, yeah.
So we left him here. They basically left him
Mm-hmm.
because I had came back the third time, but when I had went in,
How long were you there the second time?
Jacob and Josh were there the second time.
They took off. Who was there then?
LB had went to the United up the street.
Okay. So he left you for a bit longer?
Yeah, this time.
Okay. So
I
you
was-
were there, that guy's there, who else?
The dad's gone.
Dad's gone. Is Neva still there?
Neva was there. Yeah, he was there.
Is that girl still there?
I didn't see her. She could have been there, but I didn't see her.
Did you go on the road trip?
No. I didn't go on
So
the
since
road.
the dudes are gone, did you talk to Neva about what happened?
I'm basically asking her like,
Why is the dude still here?
That and where the fuck is?
Okay.
Yeah, like they can't. That's not cool. That's not what's up.
By that point, did you know what had happened?
Yeah, at that point.
The first time you found out what happened?
At that time right there, I know that if he's looking worse, they're beating this dude that was beating his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
They had to. And Jacob had got into his feelings. That's my point of view, and shot the guy after he felt like he had the obligation to, after he found out the certain situation and he had disrespected him. He said earlier that day they were all together, and Jacob had came back and he was pissed. He was just racing around the house, like I said the first time.
Was he just in a bad mood, like pissed off,
Yeah,
or what?
like he had got on his nerves
Yeah.
and shit.
Did you see a gun the first time or anything? Any sort of a weapon or anything?
The first time I came,
Yeah.
no.
You saw the dude bloodied up.
Yeah.
Okay. Second time. Did Neva tell you the first time what happened? Or you just kind of figured it out?
Yeah, she always
yourself?
she'll like go like she'll be like
Quiet.
this guy, yeah. She'll let me know what's up, low key, but it's not like
You don't want to set Jacob off again.
yeah, exactly. She'll like my boy's getting on his nerves and I almost got into it or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Are you alright? She's like, yeah, I'm good. And the second time it's like I didn't want to be there after I realized that they're still on top of just shooting the guy. Still doing this to him.
Still doing what to him?
They're beating his ass, I believe.
Were they doing it when you walked in?
He's looking worse, you know what I'm saying? But he's still
Is he looking worse as he's got new injuries?
yeah. That's what I'm
Did you
saying.
see
Put two and two
him?
together.
I know you said it was, I don't want to say traumatic or anything, but it's affected you seeing him, yeah? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Did you ever see him get hit?
No, I did not. I see him get hit.
Did you see him get moved around by him?
But moving around.
Moving around, like moving his white heels.
Yeah, he was like all over the place.
Which one? Jacob or the guy?
The guy. He was all over the place. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's
He-
bad. He's not making no complete sentences. He's not really talking to anybody. He's talking in third person. But he's everywhere around the house.
The second time you go.
He's moving and he's everywhere around the house. And like blood everywhere. Like, I really don't want you here in Geneva, but you really just can't. Because then if she was just left,
Comes back to her.
Exactly. So
Your house, your problems, right?
I wouldn't even brought it to my house. I was just saying she has family and shit.
Yeah. She got kids.
But the impression I got was that since y'all are still beating his ass, the guys, then why are y'all gone? And why y'all coming back?
You just left her with the check.
Exactly. So I had to leave because my brother came back, honking the horn, and left. And he was worried for a minute, you know, still trying to make sure she's okay. They had got there late. Probably, I'll say, well, not that late, probably like, my guess, don't quote me on it, it'll probably be 11:30, 12. I don't know. I walked in, I came back over there to check on him again, because hopefully that y'all did something.
He's not there.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I had nothing to do with nothing.
But you're worried about this.
Yeah. It's on my mind.
Yeah, I mean, you got your friend at her house and
Yeah. And this dude's
you're stressed out that this dude's here, getting worse. What are we gonna do with him? What's the deal? We don't need this guy to get worse than he already is.
So when I came the next time, it was a whole new group of people.
Who was there now? Because there was less people the first time, right? The second time? And then you got more people?
Yeah.
Who was there now?
It was a couple people I didn't know. It was the white guy specifically that you're talking
That
about.
you didn't know?
Yeah.
Okay.
The freaking, I think it's Neva's friend.
The same girl?
Same girl from earlier? No.
Yeah. This is a different girl.
Yeah. And I don't know her. We have no reason to talk.
She looked the same or different than the other girl?
They look different. They're two different females.
No, like size wise.
Oh, about the same.
About the same.
And okay, so I want to talk to Neva. He's talking to her, I guess. Everybody's having their own little conversation, but this guy is still here. So, Neva, what are you really gonna do? Because you're gonna end up being in some big shit if you don't. You know.
Yeah, you need to discuss some help or something.
Yeah, and yeah, we still outside. So, homeboy just walks up to me like he knows me or something, and it's an automatically turn off. Can you find me some work? And I was like, okay, hold on, let me finish hollering at Neva, I'm gonna see what's up. So I go to the back. I don't know what they got going on in the front, but I'm ready to shake. I'm gonna come right back because he's
Yeah, you don't want to wait on me.
Yeah. So I go out, and they're still in the living room. I told them I'm finna come back. I go outside, but me and I just chill out there. I don't go nowhere.
LB still there?
Yeah.
You telling me where now?
No, LB waiting on me.
Okay.
He came back outside and he was like, "Well, can you do that for me?" I was like, "Hold on, let me just call somebody." Never asked him how much he had or nothing like that. I wasn't gonna do it because I don't know. Yeah, he looked like he didn't affiliate with Geneva, you know, affiliate with the other girls. So
With the other girl that was there, or other girls?
Geneva's friend.
That was there,
Yeah,
the third.
that was there.
Okay.
Everybody else in the house I left alone because the carpet's still there. There's still blood everywhere. I don't want to be in there. By this time I pulled up, he should be in the hospital. Geneva should make that decision right then and there. When
Dude comes back out?
Jacob, they didn't, when they left, and didn't come back. But
So you call some dude looking for work?
it didn't work. And LB, I wrote, said he could find some. So we were supposed to link back up, but LB, he's already scheduled. He don't know the guy, so
You don't want to mess with him.
yeah, it was just no deal.
What happens from there?
We leave.
You left with LB.
Yeah. And everybody started, as we were leaving, everybody's I don't see Geneva, but I see the girl, him, and some more people in the garage. They're just chilling. But I don't know what they're doing. They're just chilling. We bounced out. Did whatever plays he had to do. Wasn't really nothing much more after that.
What happened? Nothing after that? Where'd
After
you
a
go?
while, to his crib.
Got back to LB's?
Yeah.
What'd you do the rest of the night?
We had got back out one more time, probably like 5. We just drive around. We was making this place. We wanted some weed. And I think Neva had called me. I went through there.
Or Facebook?
Yeah. And fucking, it was a lot of shit just gone. Like, garbage and shit.
You went back over there?
Yeah. That's the day after. It was 2 days ago, right?
You went back there Sunday? What time did you get over there Sunday?
I don't know.
In the morning?
Early.
Early light?
Like no generator. There was no power.
Like 3 o'clock in the morning early?
Yeah, type early.
Anybody else there?
This Mexican dude, I swear to God, I never seen in my life. It's always like that though, but it was just me. Well, not me, it was just her, him, and I think somebody else. But I don't know, but I seen that shit, I had to go. I didn't want to, that's like,
Seen one?
yeah.
When you saw what?
Oh, like they fucking concrete,
What used to be there?
carpet.
Why do you think it's missing?
People try to fucking. I guess he wanted to clear the evidence. That's the only reason. That's the
What was
only reason I
evidence
think.
on there?
Hmm?
What was evidence on there?
There was blood all over the carpet.
All that
I
blood?
think. Yeah.
So when you saw that, what did you do?
Ask what the hell happened.
What did they say?
What does it look like? That's what they said to me. I really didn't want this.
What happened after that?
I'm gone.
With?
Give me a cigarette.
Where'd you go?
With
Where did you go?
back to where I came from.
Back to LB's?
Yeah.
So we talked to LB's and say the same thing that you're telling us. So why are two different people that don't really know each other telling us a different story than what you're telling us? What you're telling us links up with a lot of what they told us,
That's what I'm saying.
but it
I
doesn't
don't think-
match completely. Does that make sense?
I don't
Like your
think-
times even.
Like what?
Like the times that you tell me
That's what I'm saying.
match up,
Match up.
but the actions don't.
Okay.
Why are they telling us that you were taking more of an active role, but you're all hands off?
Hands off.
Yeah, you don't do anything.
That's what they're saying. I'm
That's
not
what
doing
you're
it.
saying.
Oh, I made it clear. That's what I'm saying.
But if you're so worried about it and it's bothering you so much, you come back 2 different times, you ain't gonna do nothing? That don't make any sense, Meech.
What do you mean?
So the first time, you start thinking about it, right? That's why you come back the second time. And then he's deteriorating, right? He's not feeling as good.
Yeah,
He's
but that's not what I'm thinking about.
And you come back the third time, and it's such a big deal that you don't even want to be there. And you come back again
Yeah,
for a
because
fourth time.
you know why?
You know what I
The
mean?
third,
Like,
the third time right here is it's people there that in this type of situation. Why is it brand new faces around? Too many people around when this type of situation is going on. Now, I have to tell Neva something like, what the fuck? Like, I know this ain't your fault, but you can't have this shit going on.
but you're wrapped up all in this, man.
Exactly.
It's
the
not.
only-
It's not that they're just making stuff up on you.
The only wrong
It's
impression.
not.
The only wrong impression I got is Neva thought I was leaving with a white guy when we all had left. She never stayed at the door. She's in the house doing her thing. There's too much going on, that's what I'm saying.
What is she doing?
Cleaning
Cleaning what?
the house, sweeping, wiping off counters, fucking smoking. So she doing that. We're all leaving at the same time. I don't know why she's thinking I'm gonna leave with this guy when she knows I don't know him. You know,
You know why?
my
Because you're gonna get him work.
yeah. That's what she probably was thinking. Because the conversation was all out there. He's a very outspoken guy.
Cause
He's loud. Can you use some work? Okay, maybe.
The white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He asked me if I can get some work.
yeah.
And then he gave me up again with it, so.
Mm-hmm. Because why would that guy come in and just do that for them? Get rid of the dude.
That's what I'm saying.
You ever met him? You ever been over to the house? Anyone act like they knew him?
The
one girl.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No.
So why would you do that?
Why would I do what?
No, why would he do that?
I don't know.
What, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I never thought about it that far because
So you tell me, like,
simple shit to think about, but that
you
is
roll up to
weird.
another house and you see a dude with beat up.
Exactly.
Are you gonna take his body and go throw it?
Hell no.
Alive or dead?
He-
Doesn't make any sense. So why is he
No.
doing it? What if he was so fiending? He knew
He
you were
like
getting work.
he like you were around it.
And he's doing that for you, so he'll get the work.
for me.
And you want it done because you don't want old girl stuck.
That sounds
With
really
this
good
dude.
too.
Makes sense.
That sounds good.
Is that accurate?
Only if I knew the man. Maybe that would have been a story of one.
Well, you get something out of it, he gets something out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
I
get
don't get nothing out of it, but maybe
well, you get
a try.
not you individually, but you get something out of it by helping out
Mm-hmm.
Neva, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Is that out of the realm of possibilities?
Huh?
Is that out of the realm of possibilities?
No, I'm just saying that that's a good theory.
Is it inaccurate?
Mm-hmm. They're probably accurate on he did it for her. She
doesn't
did.
know
She
Neva.
found it. No, because he's
Why,
gonna have
why
to.
would she do it for Neva if Neva don't even know this man?
So who you do it for? Me? Because I can get him some work.
You and I both know when people start fiending for that stuff, what
Mhm.
happens? They do the damnedest things, don't they?
Yeah, but it's a whole different level.
People rob places for that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
People break into stuff. People do the dumbest stuff so they can get their high, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it. I know you have. If you hang any time around the villa, you've hung around her house, you have seen that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes
You're
sense.
right.
So if I know that you can get me work because you've done it before for people, or you're known for that,
Mm-hmm.
let's say,
Yeah. Sounds like a good story.
pretty possible, huh?
You seem like that kind of guy?
What?
When you seen him?
Who? The guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I met him.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why that story seems so plausible? So accurate?
No. I want to say so accurate, but so possible, yeah.
That's the
I can
story
see
that they
happening.
gave.
Yeah. Wow.
So
What is this put?
most people when they come in here give stories that I can poke holes in it all day.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because people suck at lying, right?
Yeah, you got to sideline
Because
it.
you start, it's easier to tell the truth and follow the truth than it is to make up lies. Then you start hitting roadblocks, right? Like I can disprove that. This doesn't make any sense. I can't go through this pathway based on what you're telling me, right?
Yeah.
But if everything lines up, it seems a lot more plausible. Does that make sense?
I know, but it can all line up into a way you would think it line up. Okay, saying like there's always gonna be a little
But you think people,
here and there.
you think a dope fiend is going to be able to make a good enough story for me to believe it? No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying someone on the street to believe it. You know what I do for a living.
Oh, okay, cool. I understand now.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm not talking about some like little tiny story. Not a little white lie, right?
Yeah,
I'm talking about someone getting beaten up and someone getting dumped.
yeah,
That's a lot going on, right?
yeah.
That's not something simple like,
Mm.
no, I didn't steal your car or whatever else.
Alright.
I was over here doing this, right?
Well, I had to answer a lot of questions. Let me ask you,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think I could? What role do you think I could have played in any of this?
We've laid it out.
Hmm?
We've laid it out for you.
No. Like, let's be more specific. Maybe you did do this. Maybe you didn't do that.
Like hypothetically.
Yeah.
What kind of hypotheticals?
Off your sense of judgment.
Do what?
Off your sense of judgment. Off of what
What you're capable of?
No, not capable of what.
What I think
Actually, what do you
do.
think actually happened on my behalf? On what everybody's saying.
I think that you care about, and a lot of this comes from your mouth, that you care about Geneva. She's not your best friend or anything, but you care about her. She's probably done something for you in the past.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Taking care of you some way or some other. Done something for you. And that you don't want her getting stuck with him at the house and something bad happening, him dying or whatever else. So you want to help her out without doing too much. Does that make sense?
Okay, so.
And then you
we're
see
talking
this
about
guy,
Did I have?
Who came over that you don't care about, right? You don't care about this dude that wants.
Who, that white guy?
Yeah. You could. He'd get lost and you wouldn't care,
Now,
right?
the thing about it is,
But if you can get him to do something
If
for
I-
you, for her,
why couldn't LB do that for me earlier?
do what? Get you the dough?
Uh,
Get you the work?
no. If that was in my mindset to get rid of the body, why couldn't LB help me out all the times I didn't pull it up?
Because I don't think that you want to get super involved.
That's kind of weird. I never would have thought about it like that.
You want LB's your boy, right?
Yeah.
You want to be like, LB, come grab this dude with me, bro. Whenever you and I both know that, based on what you're saying, LB ain't gonna go in that house.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna go up in the house. You had before, but he don't know. Like, there's too many people. That's why.
But you gotta go. You and I both know that people lie on the streets. But you gotta go with him to make sure, because he doesn't want to do that, and then you disappear and don't help him out, right?
Okay, why can't?
Because it's you scratch, he scratches your back, you scratch his back, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a good analogy.
Yeah.
So he goes and does that. You roll with him, then you guys go and get the work.
Mm-hmm.
You roll back, and you think it's your hands are washed of it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's the wiser.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make
If
sense?
that was my bro, he would have probably
Who's your bro?
LB. He would have probably done that off the muscle. Like, yeah, bro, I got you.
But why involve him when you can get it easier without you doing? Does that make sense?
Exactly. That's
Why involve somebody that you care about, your brother, right?
Okay, drop
In
his ass
something
off.
that he don't need to be involved with. So
Alright,
you tell
drop
him,
his
hey,
ass.
burn off, I'll come get you later.
Huh?
So you
I'll
tell
him that.
LB, hey, go back to United or wherever, you know what I mean?
I'll
Go
drop
back
you
to the
off at
house,
the
I'll
crib.
hit you up later.
What you mean, like, I'll have the car up?
No,
No, that's what I'm saying.
he burns off. Because this dude's got a truck, right?
Yeah.
Pretty easy to put a dude in a truck.
That's the only kind of place y'all would put me at, basically. Y'all saying I didn't touch the man at all. I didn't shoot. I didn't
I'm not worried about you beating him.
Yeah. Y'all think
You don't seem like a violent person. Just from my understanding, this dude's alive. Obviously, he's deteriorating, and you think he needs to get help, and you don't want her getting stuck with him.
That's why I would come back the fourth time.
Because something's got to happen to him before something happens. Does that make sense?
But the fourth time I can't. Where is he at?
He's gone by that point, right?
Yeah,
And all the,
a lot's gone.
but you're not worried about that,
Mm-hmm.
because
No.
that can all be done.
But that's even a stupid play. Even, I mean,
Why is it
guidance.
stupid?
Why would you try to even cover up some shit like that? Okay, say somebody comes in your house, you got a carpet gone. Obvious.
Just because something's missing doesn't mean you can prove what was there before.
Exactly.
That makes sense. What's better? Me walking in and seeing blood all over the place, or me walking in and seeing no carpet? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which one would, if you walked in, you'd be like, well, something bad happened here. Or would you come and be like, are you putting in new carpet?
It's just a slight difference being in your
But-
position. Or someone's position.
Versus
like,
what I see versus what another person sees, right?
Mhm.
Because you can go get new carpet for, throw that down,
Mhm.
all about it, right?
Yeah.
That can be done. But you can't walk in and see a guy that died there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a little more obvious.
Yeah.
And blood's obvious, right? So you get rid of the obvious stuff.
Mhm.
And hopefully this guy gets help before he ends up dying, right?
Yeah.
So he gets dropped off in a place where maybe he'll be found before something happens if he keeps deteriorating. But it's not a place where it's like, you don't want to drop him in front of the police department, right? Because
Yeah.
that probably has cameras and the cops are there, right? You don't want to drop people off at the hospital because there's probably cameras there. And it's it may be hard to get out of. Makes sense? But what's where people go, he may be found, and gets his help. Makes sense? I see it.
It makes sense. That's what it does do.
You know why it makes sense?
Because that'll be the most logical
Conclusion, right?
Yeah. You can just go off common sense and think that.
You're correct. And that's the story we got from two different people that don't really know each other. Because that's what happened.
No, but they have to run things by themselves. They have to run things by each
Because
other.
why would a guy do that? Unless he's getting something out of it. You're not going to do something for somebody if you ain't getting jack out of it, right? That's not how it works on the streets. I don't just do you favors to do you favors.
Exactly.
Some people do, but how rare is that? How rare is Neva?
Alright, listen to this part. Neva wasn't the one that called him, right? It was the other girl, her friend. But her friend doesn't know me. So her friend gets on the phone with him. Okay, let's say she asked him for a ride. Okay, I need a ride. This guy over here that I don't know maybe can get you some dope. Because that's what you're looking for, right? You know,
are you
like,
known for that, though?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
No, are you known to be able to get people work?
Making
connections. Let's say you're just making connections,
Yeah.
right? You know this guy, you know this guy.
the point
And you're bringing those people together. You're a facilitator.
Yeah, exactly. But the point I'm trying to get at is where, why would she make this a move like that off the top of her head, putting me in the mix?
Maybe he just saw you.
Keep trying to get the.
Maybe he's just trying to get something from a girl, and he
I was
sees you and be
thinking
like,
that
"Hey,
too.
I know that fool." Not because he really, really knows you, but he knows of you because he's seen you or heard of you, right? And he's like, "Hey, I need some work. This man can hook me with some work." Or maybe someone else facilitated that and said, "Hey, we can get you some work if you help us out." Yeah.
Hey, that's sounding good. But he goes over there, not thinking about the work on his mind, and she
Just a bonus.
Yeah.
Maybe the other girl wanted some, and so he wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I can get me some and give me some work, that's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
That's not impossible logic right there. I can't tell you why everyone does everything. Everyone's got different motives, what they want to do, what they want to accomplish, stuff like that, right? Some people are about money, some people are about loyalty, some people are about helping people. Some people are about a little bit of everything. But everyone's got reasons why they do stuff, right?
Is every reason wrong?
No. Because deep down you do things, I mean, just like, you knew we were outside today, right? You heard,
Matter of fact, how long were y'all out there?
3 hours.
I know.
Yeah. SWAT wasn't out there for 3 hours. But when they started calling you over there, it was probably about an hour and a half.
I swear.
Why didn't you come out the first time? You know what I mean?
Nah, I know.
Because you're making decisions in your head of what's going to benefit me the best.
I swear the first 45 minutes. I heard it.
Okay, even if it's 15 minutes, why aren't you like, oh, the cops are here, they ain't leaving. Why don't you just come out?
That's what I told her. She didn't want me to go out.
You know what I mean? We not leaving.
Yeah, I already know.
We're not leaving.
I already know. That's what I have to tell her. Come for her.
Because we saw you go in there.
Yeah.
We're not leaving. Because we know you got a warrant. That's why you got called out. Because we don't want to go in there.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? Because it makes it more dangerous for you, your girl, and especially that little kid. Because we don't want anything to happen to either of y'all. That makes sense? But we do things to keep us safe and you safe. That's why we don't go in there. We want you to come out. Because that's the best way of everything, right? Because no one's hurt, no damaged property, everyone's happy. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's the ideal situation, is what happened today in that scenario. It took a little longer, but why did you come out the first time?
contemplate what the hell really going on.
Right.
You know, first.
But you got to wade through that, right? So to answer your question, no, not everything is wrong. Now, if we would have came in there and you start shooting at us, is that a wrong decision? I would say so, because it's not going to end well for anybody, right?
Yeah. This is crazy.
There's a lot going on. There's no doubt about that, Mitch. But we want to know what you know, so that we can take that into account and go on with everyone's stories.
Okay, what?
Because everyone changes little things, right?
What else extra can we find out that I can help out with?
The truth.
Extra.
The truth shall set you free, right?
True.
Because if you didn't have anything to do with it, then you don't have anything to do with it. But you are very wrapped up in this.
I know. She didn't even show my face.
Do what?
Well, trying to have a friend. She didn't even show my face that many times throughout the day. But you can't help the heart.
I know. Sometimes we don't make our best decisions whenever it's led by that. But you do it because you care. That makes sense.
Hey, but you feel trapped out? When after old boy had did that, and then basically put everybody in jeopardy,
Yeah,
and not caring, not thinking.
There's no doubt what Jacob did put everyone else in a bad position.
I didn't want that. I don't care what he did, unless he's messing with some of his family members' lives or something like that. You know, it's levels. I don't wish that on nobody. I'm not that heartless.
I don't think you were. I think the reason you did what you did was because you have a heart. Does that make sense? Because you're trying to fix, not cause chaos.
It'll be alright.
Everything happens for a reason. I believe that completely. There's not a doubt in my mind. From the stuff that I've seen in my life, working this job, everything happens for a reason. And the truth will always come out. I can't make up the events that happen. No one can.
It's crazy when you gotta go through some shit like that when we got 2 newborns.
Yeah.
No, you weren't supposed to be in that situation. I mean, you're a friend.
We can't take
Everything
back.
does happen for a reason.
It does.
Maybe I was meant to be there.
We can't
Maybe
take
good
back
man.
what happened. We can only move forward.
It's good. Everything's alright. But what I am really confused about is this damn warrant. What the hell is that?
We don't have any information about what that's for, to be honest with you. All we have is a piece of paper. Well, it's on the computer, but it's a piece of paper that says this warrant with your name on it.
Since August.
That's what it says.
Also says sex trafficking of a child.
Yeah, I'm on bond. I'm on
Is that
bond
an
for
old
that.
thing?
Yeah, I'm on bond for that. That's a whole
Did you
different
forget?
situation.
Did you not show up or something like that? Is there any reason they revoked your bond? I guess is what I'm
Violation.
Maybe it's revoked.
No,
Sometimes
I'm asking if that's
Oh,
why
they may do it because of a new violation or something like that. I don't know. That's just a guess I have.
I never. I just had it reported like 3 days ago, 3-4 days ago. They didn't say anything. I said it's
Who you reporting with?
Sharon's.
Oh, your bail bonds?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
Maybe since
sent me
are you
that
paying
email.
them?
Yeah.
Maybe since you're paying them, they don't want you to report. You know what I mean? I don't know. They're a money making business, buddy. They're not. If you're giving them money, then maybe they're.
How many times did you touch Gabriel lately?
Touch him. It was good.
Where did you touch his skin?
I don't really remember touching him. Not that day. The day before, maybe when he was good. Shook his hand on his back. Pat his back.
After he was hurt, how many times did you touch him?
No.
Did you touch his pant legs?
Yeah, legs.
Like you were lifting him out of the truck?
No.
Okay. And you said you've never been in the white guy's truck?
No.
Never been in it. So your DNA pops up in the
I don't
truck.
even-
You have zero
I
explanation for it.
I
Is that what you're saying?
don't know that guy. Too.
Well, I want to ask you, I want to take a sample of your DNA. Are you okay with that? I'm just going to use this little thing, swab the inside of your cheek, so that as we test all this stuff, we're going to test, so that as we're testing all the evidence that we have, I want to make sure that
Just see if what you're telling us is accurate. That makes sense.
because what's going to happen is if your DNA shows up there, and you said it's not supposed to be there, everything you said, you're going to look like a liar. And the only people that lie are people that do bad things that lie.
Yeah.
So are you okay with us taking a sample of your DNA?
I'm not worried about it.
Or you consent to us doing that? You okay with it? Alright. Do you have anything in your mouth, any gum or anything like that? Okay, go ahead and open your mouth wide. I'm just going to swab this. I'm going to use this little foam thing on the inside of your cheek. Okay? You want? No, it's all right. As long as you consent for us to do that, are you okay with it?
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say something about that. But I'm not worried. You come on, you can do it.
Other side too. Left side. Because I already told you that if there's an explanation, if there's any, there you get the left side too. If there's any explanation for why you would have been in that truck or why you would have been there helping him take Gabriel to the carriage house, I believe you would have already told us.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that we find out, or I'm going to be able to believe, and the only thing left to believe is that that you weren't doing it for any reason that you would have an explanation for.
Yeah, we're good. Just trying to get this out the way.
Do you see how that's important?
What kind of shoes you wearing? So what?
Air Forces.
Mind if I take a look at those real quick? Where you been staying?
Okay.
Where you been staying? Where you been staying?
At my house, I just like gave you. Or sometimes wherever we.
Grandpa says you haven't been staying over there for a while.
Yeah. Sometimes wherever we.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's your other? Are these the shoes that you had on Saturday? Yeah, how many pairs of shoes do you have?
Really like 3, but I lost 2 because a whole female was basically she cut them up. Honestly, I don't
Cut your shoes off?
Are these
I
the
wish I
ones
could
you
show
had
you.
on? These the ones you had on Saturday?
Yeah, I can show you on. Yeah.
Let me ask you this question too.
Look, I got the other 2 over there, and
At L.
yeah.
Let me ask you this question too. The dope and the gun, the 380.
Mm.
Let me ask you this. My understanding is your blood, right?
Blood.
Or your blood? That's
My
what
blood?
that's what they said. Yeah.
Ooh.
There's one of the other investigators out there. I guess it's
No.
okay. You're not?
No.
You ever been associated with the blood?
No. Yeah. Like never been in a gang fight.
Have you ever been in a gang? Are you in a gang?
No.
The gun that was found in Destiny's house,
Uh-huh.
is that your gun? The 380.
No, it's not my gun.
Did you take it to your house? Do you ever carry it?
I tested before.
Who's got it?
It came from Corey. A guy named Corey.
Corey.
Peppers.
When did it come from a guy named Corey? From Corey to you or from Corey to Dustin?
Corey to a brother to Destiny. I mean, Corey to a brother to a friend to me. Like, it wasn't like.
Okay.
So
So
it came from Corey.
the reason the gun is
Tested.
at the house today is because you took it to the house? Is that fair? Is that true?
No,
Who took it to the house then?
I don't know.
You said it
I don't
was
know
from
that
Corey or
part.
cousin or brother or whatever to you.
No, the person it originally came from. That's what you're telling me. It's Corey.
Who took it to Destiny's house?
I don't know.
How did it get there?
How do you know where it came from, but you don't know how it got there?
Like,
Because the thing with you,
You know what I mean?
like
You don't just
I
tell
know
it,
it's
like
there.
Corey had it, and
I know it was there,
Mr. Lights,
but I didn't bring it there.
Mr. Lights,
So her brother could have brought it.
Mr. Lights, the thing with you is that you lie about everything.
Mm.
And you're used to people believing you.
Mm.
Yes,
No.
you're a liar.
Okay.
You don't tell the truth. And you're used to everyone believing you. And maybe in the past that's got you out of trouble, maybe some gullible people, some weak-minded people
What does this have
believe
to
you.
do with the case?
I'm just telling you about you. You
Oh,
lie.
okay.
You lie and
So-
people believe you.
So I'm here in this room right now so you can tell me about myself.
Yeah.
Or you think tell me about myself.
No, I know that you're a liar. You lie about things.
Everybody would say something like that.
What's that?
Yeah, I believe everybody lied before in their life.
People do lie.
Anybody.
Everybody lies.
Judgmental about
Everybody
things.
lies, but not everybody lives by lies.
No, I don't do that.
Because even on a question with a gun, you're like, I ask you, where'd the gun come from? You're like, look over here.
But
look
it's a
over
question
here.
on top of a question if I said I didn't
You're
know.
manipulating.
But I'm going to try to
You
get you to
manipulate.
that. It came from Corey. That's your answer.
How did it get to Destiny's house?
And I do not know that.
Yes, you do.
No.
How can you know where it came from, though, man?
Should Destiny be charged
But
with it?
me and my charged with it how? What's wrong with it?
Should she be charged with that and the dope that's in her house? Are they both hers?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so?
Yeah.
So they're both hers and she should be charged with both.
Because if that's the case on anything, you have to have a probable cause for all that right there.
It's in her
That's
house.
nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
So the house
It's
you're
not her
staying at.
house.
And that, well,
I'm not staying there.
you sell dope.
No,
Yeah, you've already said that you sell dope.
I never said that.
You did say that. You've said it. He asked
Let's
you
just say
earlier.
you're facilitated.
Mm.
Okay. The guy shows up the other night.
You're
I
known
found some
to
dope.
be.
He brokered it. I can find you some dope.
I said I might be able to.
You said you might be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you might be able to.
I might
You're
be
known
able
to
I
deal
might be able
with.
to.
You're known to deal with drugs. Is what he's trying to tell.
But everything about what you do is you lie about this, you give some misdirection, misinformation. But the thing is, none of that helps in the end.
Mm.
Because when the truth comes out, you look like a liar. And the only people that lie are people that have things to hide.
Mm. But what was I accused of?
I didn't even accuse you.
No,
You
I'm
lie
saying,
about things you're
what-
not even accused
for
of.
me to be here, what am I accused of?
You lie about things you're not even accused of.
So, what?
The
what about-
implication is that you were at Geneva's house. Are you dating Geneva?
No,
Is that your girlfriend?
no,
Why should call you her boyfriend?
maybe. I don't know. She can do whatever she
Okay.
want to do. She can put a title on me.
Either way. But
I did want that.
the reason we're talking to you,
That you said
the reason we
you
wanted
did
to
that.
talk to you though,
Okay, just a second.
is because you are at Geneva's house the day that Gabriel is beat up there.
Okay, cool.
But you want to say, oh, I was there, but I'll leave, I'll come back, I'll leave, I'll see him, I'll leave. But you want to talk about everything except for what's real.
Okay.
That you know you can't deny being there. There's too many people saw you there.
I never denied being there.
I know you didn't, because you know you can't. I think that if you truly believed you could get away with saying that, you would. You would lie.
Why would I do that? Because that would be putting Neva in more jeopardy.
She's her own person.
Exactly.
She makes her own
But I'm that
decisions.
person that cared.
If you cared, I think that's debatable.
Mm-hmm.
I think you care to the point where you're not willing to put yourself in any kind of a situation that might put yourself in jeopardy,
Because the reason why I probably sound like that is
because you are like that.
I made it clear.
You haven't
when I
made
see
anything
some, when I,
clear.
when I met, no,
You don't
when I
make
see some
anything
bullshit
clear.
like that.
Because
that I
we've
don't
been
want to be in the
talking
mix of
for
this.
we've been talking for 2.5 hours, and you don't make anything clear. Nothing about you is clear. You say, look over here, I'm saying this, I'm saying that. Nothing is clear about you. You don't ever make anything clear.
Okay.
I'm telling you what's clear is that Geneva, your friend, whose house you were at, which, listen to your own words. I go over there, LB brings me, but he doesn't go in. I stop in for a minute, I leave. I come several times throughout the day.
I come 3 times throughout the day.
Yeah, you come 3 times to her house throughout the day while LB waits.
Four
in
times
the-
within 24 hours.
4.
To-
While LB waits in the car, you slip in for a minute, you leave, LB goes, you come in. What does that sound like to you?
So am I lying about that? Because
No, what's that sound like to you?
it sounds like somebody who don't want to be in the mix of nothing that's going on at that house.
No, it doesn't. Someone
Yes,
who
it
doesn't want to be in
does.
the mix of something going on at the house
Wouldn't
doesn't
go
come back.
You're
Exactly.
tiptoeing around what happened.
You tiptoe
Is it
around
not?
everything.
Okay.
And it doesn't work out at the end because your DNA is going to be on his pants where you touched him. Your DNA is going to be in his truck where you sat,
Okay.
the door handle, the dash.
Everything that you
And you have
touched.
no explanation. And so the only thing
Oh, no.
left for anyone to believe is that you lie about everything and what they're saying about you must be true. Because you won't
So what
even admit
are
to
they
being
saying
a
about
carriage.
me?
We've already went over that.
What am I being accused of? That's it?
Right now you're being accused of lying about everything. And it makes me wonder what else you've done. Because
Okay.
nothing's been offered that you should feel threatened by.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you won't even tell the truth about it. And so here you sit,
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
can I question on your life?
go for it.
You said you're going to go outside and give me the water. It took you 30 minutes to come back and then you didn't.
Because
But I
I'll
know
tell
what
you-
you're doing.
I'll tell you what I did.
Hey, I don't want to know. Can I have some water? My mouth is dry.
Yeah, we'll get you some more.
That's the only thing I want.
I'll try to get in touch with the FBI investigator on your case.
Thank you, sir.
He said he's gonna call me back. Waiting on him to
Sir.
call me back, and he hasn't called me back yet.
Okay.
That's one of the things I did. I went out and I got these swabs, okay, to take care of that. And then I'm asking them about what happened when they went inside, because Destiny let them search the house. They found drugs and they found guns, which I came out and I asked you about. And I'm waiting on a call back from the FBI. And I do realize, and I realized it when I walked in, that I did forget your wallet. And I realized that.
You good. Alright. But,
But
okay.
My
You want to
deal
answer
is-
questions? I mean, you want to answer, okay, I want to answer.
what I hope that we would accomplish by talking to each other is that you would come in and be truthful and provide me some sort of an explanation that makes sense about why you went with this guy to Carriage House that night. I hope that you wouldn't tell me that we put him out there because we wanted him to die. I didn't want you. I was hoping that you're not that person. I hope that people like that aren't that very many of them in this city. Is what I hope.
Of course not.
I hope-
It's the case.
I know that there's some people like that, but I hope there's not enough that I'm meeting one today. I hope that you would provide some sort of an explanation as to why we're all in this situation talking about this, why Geneva's in this situation.
Am I the last one left? Am I the last one left?
You tell me who all was there. Who do I need to go talk to? What do I need to find out?
Jacob? I don't even know.
Jacob's gonna lie like you are.
Of course. He's going to lie. Not like me. Because I don't do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
You tell me that you don't know anything about this FBI case.
I swear to God.
You don't know nothing about it, then you're like, oh, I was on bond for a federal case, so maybe it's
That's
about
not
that.
it. Is that a federal case?
Apparently.
But it just said federal weapon charges.
It says offense, weapon trafficking, and it says known to use narcotics, sex trafficking with a child, aiding and abetting,
Known to use.
no bond, is what it says. Special Agent Keith Creepy.
We have to wait on this. Until he gets back at you.
Apparently.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's gonna come. Jacob is gonna lie. I haven't talked to Jacob yet.
What about the A girl? What about the A girl?
What about her? You say she doesn't even exist, so why do I even need to talk to her? You lie about her even
Obviously she
being
did,
there.
because obviously Neva didn't know that. Obviously Neva didn't know
But you
that.
lie, but you say she don't even exist. A girl don't even exist.
She don't exist in my book, because don't even know who it is.
You said there was two different girls, right?
Yeah.
So
you know what
she's
is
the
on
girl
it?
that's not Geneva.
Huh?
So maybe she's the girl that's not Geneva. Maybe that would make sense, because you know who Geneva is.
Yeah.
I think you're a smart guy.
That's, what I did say is, I don't know a girl by that name. If I see a picture, maybe I do know her.
Was there two girls
Just
there?
asking. Two different girls, yeah.
Was
Not
one of them-
at the same time.
Was
One
of them
earlier.
Geneva? You said two
Of course,
girls.
she stays there.
Okay, so then there's another girl.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe that's who we're talking about.
maybe.
If there was three
But I don't
girls,
know her.
maybe it'd be one of those two. But
I don't know her. It was a different girl earlier that day, the first time I came. And there was another one the third time I came. So I'm guessing that one was for the white guy who called over.
So you're saying what? You're like, what have I been accused of? What have I been accused
No,
of?
that's
Right now,
like-
you know, I think probably if you were truthful, this conversation would have been a 30-minute long conversation where you would have said, yeah, I was there. Yeah, I went with this fool. Yeah, he did what he did, but at least at least you were with him. I know you were with him, and you won't even admit to that. You were with him.
Yeah, we're talking about two different white boys.
No, we're talking about the white boy with the truck that
one that they even see
that
his
got
truck.
Gabriel out of there.
Let me see his truck.
We're talking about the white boy that got Gabriel and got him out of there.
Okay.
Do you know how DNA works?
Ask me for 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you go in that guy's truck? That guy's truck?
No, I never served him.
Do you know how DNA works?
Yeah.
You know, if you touch something, your DNA gets on it.
Yeah.
So like we could get your DNA all over that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
If you touch a truck handle, you know, your DNA's on it. And you know,
Rub off
still,
on it.
you know it still stays there even though it's somebody
When you
else.
go outside and rub up on it, he's on it. Right?
Yeah.
Long
On the
as-
inside door handle, you open it, it's on it. On the armrest, it's on it. On the dashboard, it's on it. On the seat, it's on it. You think you've ever been anywhere where you didn't lose a hair?
Of course.
No. When you leave today, there will be, your hair fibers are going to be in that chair. They're going to be around the chair. They're going to be there.
Alright.
His won't because you don't have any hair.
How much?
I mean, mine will. They're everywhere.
Mm.
And it's not like we're looking in a football stadium where we're looking inside the front seat of a car or truck. And you're saying, I've never been in there. I know you've been in there. Geneva says you've been in there. He says you've been in there. Video of you and him at Carriage House say you've been there. And so the only thing left was not going to be at the end of the day, oh, I just didn't know what was going on, and he's innocent in this whole thing. I didn't know what was about to play out. It's going to be, I knew exactly what the heck was going on. I knew what we were doing. I knew what he was doing. Shit, maybe he's right, and he asked me, and I'm the one that asked him to do it so that I could get him some work.
Do a solid for.
Hmm?
You
Do
need
a
some
solid for your
work?
friend.
You need some work? We need a truck.
See,
It works out. But
I
you
never-
see, you've
like
laid
that
out,
type of thing.
you laid out this
they would let
predicament.
that happen.
Mr. Lyghts, you laid out this predicament that I see is very real. Geneva's got a guy at her house that Jacob
Mm.
helped create the problem.
Mm.
If he goes unresponsive at her house, she's got a big problem.
The situation gets worse, right?
Mm.
White dude shows up with a truck. He's got a truck, we've got a problem. He wants work, we got a problem.
You can do something you do all the time. Facilitate.
You help
right?
us,
Mhm.
I hope you help us, we help you,
I tell you,
everything's
stories
fine.
on that.
And had somebody found him that night, had somebody called an ambulance, had he got up and gone to the hotel, none of us are even talking to each other. We don't even meet today. The helicopter doesn't even come out. The SWAT team's not even there. It's unfortunate, or maybe it's on purpose. Maybe it's an unfortunate mistake, and maybe it's something that happened on purpose. One person in this room can tell us that answer. Otherwise, we're
If it was on
left.
purpose,
Otherwise, we are left to assume that it was, because if it wasn't, why the heck wouldn't you say it?
Maybe some people got handed a bad set of cards and they gotta fix it.
If it was unfortunate, why the heck would you not tell us that?
mm.
If it was on purpose, I understand every reason why you would not tell us that.
But that brings me to my question earlier. Maybe it would have been a quicker interview. What's your sense of judgment say? What do you think?
My sense of judgment says that you're sitting there thinking, if I tell them I was with them, I'm in trouble either way.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sense of judgment. My sense of judgment says you're sitting there thinking, I'm in trouble either way. Whether I tell them it was an accident or I tell them it was on purpose, I can't help myself here. That's my sense of judgment about you. And my other sense of judgment about you is you're used to talking your way through things.
No, hold on. That's not the kind of sense of judgment I wanted you to do. It was the on.
What's your sense?
What
of
do you
judgment?
think? How big of a role could I have played?
Could have been anything from you were actually there.
Or what kind of person you think I am to be? Do you think it was this or this?
If I thought you felt bad, if it was this over here, I think you would have told me. Why wouldn't you?
Because your first is a judgment.
Because you think you're going to get in trouble either way.
That's kind of like
But let me
off
ask,
top with anybody.
but let me ask you this. If you did this, if you were just there, you might get in trouble. I'd be lying to you if I said you wouldn't. I'd be lying to you if I said, look, if you got me to do this, well, I have no problem with that. No, because if you did this, you're still part of leaving an injured man there. But if you did this over here, you killed a man on purpose.
Exactly.
And there's going to be a lot of people that hear this case, that hear these facts, that read my report, that read about our interview, and they're going to make judgments about it. And everything important is going to be based on those judgments. And that's the reason that the law gives these huge areas for interpretation, because sometimes it's this, and sometimes it's this. Sometimes people steal things because they have a family to provide for, and they've got to put food on the table, and they've got to pay electric bills. And sometimes people steal things because they like to see people in fear, and they like to hurt people, and they like to take their stuff. Both of those things are stealing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you make judgments. I make judgments. Everybody makes judgments. But this person over here, we can all say, I would do the same. I would do the same thing to provide for my family, for my loved ones. I don't know that I could ever put myself over here just to cause someone fear for no reason at all. So you're right. Just because you say it's this doesn't mean there's nothing to answer for. There's always accountability. But what I've been telling you is that if it is this over here, most people would say this person could at least explain the reason I stole was for my family, was for my kids, for my electric, because we all have those same burdens. We relate to each other on those terms. You have to eat, I have to eat, we all have to eat. We all have to have a shelter over our head. We all have to take care of our kids. We all have to take care of our loved ones. Sometimes that's our brothers or sisters or grandparents or whatever. We all have to do that, so we all understand that. And so this person, yeah, they both stole. Maybe they both stole the same thing, but this person, I can understand that. This person, I cannot. The person that walks up to an old lady and smacks her over the head and rips her purse off her arm at the mall just to cause her fear and terror. Can you understand that person? That's not okay. I believe all of our sense of honor goes against that. I believe yours does too.
Exactly. That's what I meant by your sense of judgment.
Okay.
Your sense of judgment won't lean that way. I don't think it'll lean that way.
Ultimately, it's not us to judge, though.
No, I just, by the end of the day, I have to. Somebody's gonna probably judge this.
Somebody is going to.
Yes,
exactly.
100%.
So let me get a regular person who actually been doing this for a minute to get his sense of judgment on how he feels about the situation, on And not just my own in my head, which, won't go this way.
To this far side, you think? To the bad, to this evil side.
Well, the problem becomes is that if you don't tell us the truth of why something happened or why something didn't happen, it's hard to judge anyone what their actions were. Does that make sense? Because if you cloud it in a bunch of lies, how can you ever distinguish either of these two? Does that make sense?
Well, let me tell you the truth about the person over here. They say things and they do things for their own survival. And when this person is trapped and knows there's no other way out of this, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, I was this guy. And that's why I did it. I was this guy. But you know what? At that point, who's going to believe that? You know what this guy's going to say from the beginning?
I don't think that makes sense.
Think about it. Let's use this scenario. Your DNA. You're telling me never gonna try. You know what? I think it's going to show that you will. And if it shows, just hear me out. And if it shows that, and you come back now with, oh wait, there's an explanation for it. It's too late. You wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't either. No one would.
Because you lied, right? And we can prove that.
It's like you got your brother. Do you have any other brother? The LB? Anybody else?
But it's my aunt.
And is LB younger than you or older than you?
He's younger.
Say LB took something from you.
He's like a couple months younger.
Let's say he took something from you.
Okay.
Takes some money out of your wallet, takes your shades, takes something. Say, LB, you see my money? See my, I'm not saying he would. I don't know. Okay, I'm just. You ask him, you seen this stuff? He's like, wow, I haven't seen it. He knows what he did. Okay? But he denies he did it. And you go in his car and you lift up the console and your money, your wallet's right there. And you're like, well, what is this? And he's like,
Does that make him this guy?
Well, you judge him. But you say, what is this? And he says, oh man, he's like, I needed some food, I needed some whatever. You're like, no, because if that was true, you would have told me from the beginning.
You're just asking for it.
You know I would have understood that.
Would you loan your brother some money?
And so at this point you're like, no, that ain't true. Now you're just trying to tell me that because you're saying you're this guy now because this is where you feel like you should be. But that's not you. You know what I mean?
Trying to play the sympathy card when you've already got it.
You're not going to buy that. I'm not either. And neither will the people that listen to this case. Neither will the people that make judgments on this case. If all it was you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, you would say that now. You wouldn't wait until your DNA is inside the truck and on David's pants. You wouldn't wait that long. Because by then, the time for explaining is come and gone. There's no explanation needed at that point. The only explanation is he was afforded an opportunity to explain it and offered it. So there must not be one. And that doesn't go to say that if LB took your money and you found out that it was from food or for whatever, there's consequences for that. Maybe a lack of trust. Maybe, you know what I mean? But if you found out he took it and lied to you about it and didn't offer an explanation and now the only reason he's explaining himself is because you caught him in it, that's a much deeper cut to that trust, into that relationship. You know what I mean? You can't come out of that as easy as this. Two different things. It's the same act. But it's, in your own words, judgment is what makes those things different. It's how we perceive it. It's how we think about it. It's how our honor code works. It's how we relate to each other. It's how we live with each other. But there is no time for explaining after it's already too late. It's come and gone, and that opportunity is no longer there. And at that point, it becomes, it must have been, for some reason, so bad that there was no, that he didn't want to give that explanation. Or we would have just said it was a freaking accident, didn't know what to do, in a bad freaking spot. I'm just trying to help my friends. Every one of us would help our friends. None of us want to see our friends get in trouble. None of us want to see our friends go through hurt. All of us will help our friends. But that doesn't mean that everything we would do to help our friends is without consequence. But it does mean that most people would understand that. You would understand it. I would. I told you before, if I was in that dude's truck that night, and we were there, even if I didn't like what we were doing, I would rather get out and help him do what he was doing than be sitting there if the cops rolled up or if somebody else rolled up and all of a sudden it looks a lot worse than it was. I think I would rather get out and say, let's get this done, let's get out of here. What the hell are you doing? I've been with friends before when I've said, what the hell are you doing? And that wasn't my decision. That was their decision. They put me in that decision. They put me in
people
that
don't
situation.
agree to that.
Do what? Do what?
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's
People
been
don't
in
agree
that
to that.
Oh shit.
Situations.
This wasn't something I chose, but here I am. And now I've got to do something. I told you that earlier. That's what I would have done. You never know when you're in. You never know until you're there. But there's a difference. In that situation, there's a big difference between you and a big difference between that other guy. He went there knowing that was going to happen. You went there and got caught in that situation. And it's either we sit here and screw around until somebody comes by, or we do what we got to do and get the hell out of here. And this dude, maybe somebody comes by and helps this dude out, and maybe not. But I didn't choose this. I didn't do this. But here I am. Judgment's everything. And it goes all the way from over here to all the way over here. It's never black and white. And I believe you agree with that. You think through things. More than most people.
You're a smart guy.
I think you see things a way that a lot of people don't. And I think that you would have helped Geneva that night.
You're a lot smarter than that guy.
And I think that I don't know how many people in Geneva's life would have helped you that night. Jacob should have helped you. Jacob put her in that situation. And Joshua is going to help his brother, and he's going to help her. They're brothers. And that's understandable. It's not right, but it's understandable.
You're a very methodical person.
I think you would have helped her.
You analyze everything.
The deal is, if the explanation's here, the only time for explaining is now. If the explanation is here, maybe it just doesn't even need explaining, because it all comes out in the wash at the end, and then you leave it up to other people's judgment to figure it out. I think this is a lot more about Geneva than it is about Gabriel. Gabriel's a grown man that makes his own decisions. He picks his own fights. It's in his own situations. I don't believe Geneva put herself in those situations by her own choosing. I seriously doubt she wanted that dude at her house on Saturday all day. I'm sure that if she could have got out of that situation, she would have done what he told. I think you would too. I would.
What was it?
If you were in a situation like Geneva on Saturday where you got this dude over at your house after Jacob did what he did, I mean, what is she gonna do? I mean, what could she possibly do? You say to yourself, you call the ambulance and you end up with cops over there poking around, asking questions. I mean, you either do that or you wait, and if he goes unresponsive, and then you've got a huge problem on your hands.
Someone had to think through this.
Exactly.
Or you take him somewhere, someone finds him, fine, whatever. We didn't choose this. We do what we can. This is the best plan we've got.
That white boy didn't think of this.
You know what I'm saying?
You and I both know that. Geneva didn't think of this. Someone with some intelligence thoughts.
What's she gonna do if she wakes up Sunday morning and he's there and he's not responsive?
She gonna freak out.
Then what do we do? Things are a lot worse now. You know what I mean? What?
I said,
Yeah.
Someone that can actually think through the problem, do their best to fix the problem. Makes sense.
But the time for explaining is now. It's not when DNA comes back. And all that DNA is going to do is confirm what Geneva's already told us.
Where is this white boy?
Do what?
Where is this white boy?
Where is he? He got ones. We don't get traffic tickets. And all that DNA is going to do is prove that she's not a liar about this. And that she was doing the best she could with the situation she had. That's all that DNA is going to prove. And we both know that. Joshua's going to say, it's not Joshua, take his brother. Josh. Who do you think he is going to say her?
He's gonna side with his brother.
Watch this.
He ain't going to say that. Jacob.
Watch this. This was gonna say. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there.
Everyone tries that at first.
You think that's going to work for him? Do you think the people that hear what everyone has to say about it and make judgments on it are going to, that's not going to work for him? He's going to say, Geneva hurt that dude. He's going to say, he hurt that dude. He's going to say some crazy white boy showed up and hurt that dude. That's what he's going to say. And that's not going to work for him. And it shouldn't. If all that happened was you were at the wrong place, you ended up in a situation, and I say the wrong place at the wrong time, maybe you were at the right place at the right time to do something to help a friend. And now,
Was this ever said? I didn't have nothing to do with it. Didn't want nothing to do with it.
do what?
I don't think you wanted to go in there and do that. That's not how you planned your day, right?
Of course, what I'm saying, like, because if anybody else out their mouth already said.
Oh, have they said that? Everyone says stuff like that first.
Are you saying it about
towards
you?
me, yeah.
Oh, that you didn't have any part? No.
It's kind of crazy. That's when I kept repeating, because I let it be known. It's because in the situation, I let it be known. When I walk in, those couple times I did go,
That you
I
know
always
part
say, I kept repeating. I don't know nothing to do
But
with
you know what
But you kept making it your deal by showing up.
But what was said, and I think the reason that we're talking right now is because I can't figure out why we can't get past what was said by Geneva, by your friend, is that you helped her that night by getting you out of her house. That's what was said. You look at it however you want to look at it. I believe that in her mind, that's how she sees it. Imagine the bind she would have been in if you weren't there for her. I don't know how tight you are, I don't know how close you are, but imagine the bind that she'd be in if you did not show up for her. And she's got to rely now on some dude that showed up that she's never met. But that's not how it is.
And we gotta take away time from everybody. Specifically speaking, children.
Who are?
Seeds. Their own seed. Children.
Say again?
She has, the reason why I say that's my friend, she's getting her child, her seed, taken away from her. That's why that's why this happened the way it did. For the simple fact that if her kids were there, which they were about a week before, I believe in my heart, Jacob wouldn't have shot that boy in front of them kids, or shot that guy in front of them kids. That's just one. Number two, you would have to think, why would I do this in front of these kids? You know.
Did he do it in front of kids?
No, the kids weren't there. Now, fast forward, now we're in a situation now, the situation happened like this. People are getting time taken away from theirs now.
Who's getting taken? What are you talking?
Let's put me in a situation.
Okay.
I got one I don't know about. It's some bullshit that I didn't want to be about. And
You
I
got
was with, when SWAT pulled up, when y'all pulled up, right now, and laid down with my baby. That's all I wanted to do. Didn't want to be over there at Geneva spot. Guess it can't be mad because, helping out a friend, but I'd sure rather be 1,000 my baby,
Sure. But they're babies. They're young. And they've got a whole lifetime of lessons to learn from their dad. About how to live right, how to treat people, how to do right to their friends and to their family.
Who's going to teach them?
I think you're going to teach them.
I agree.
I think their mom's going to teach them.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to happen is that we all make mistakes. And I hope that my kids learn from my mistakes. Because they're going to have enough of their own. And I hope they don't have to go back and relive mine. Because if they can do that, they got a chance to be a lot better than me. You know what I mean? They got a chance to make more of themselves than me. They got a chance to do all the things that I haven't been able to do. But the only way that they can learn from my mistakes is if I face my mistakes. And I'm going to make a lot. We're both going to make a lot. We both probably made a lot. And your kids have a whole lifetime ahead of them to learn from their dad and from their mom. And if it was this, or if it was this, that doesn't change that. But the only opportunity to make explanations about this is now. Because all that shows later was that Geneva was telling him the truth. She could have lied, but she didn't. And I'm sure it took a lot of bravery, a lot of courage from her, because she got put in a bad spot. And I'm sure that if those other guys knew what she said, I'm sure it took a lot of courage for her to say those things. You know what I mean? That's just the way the world goes. But we can't let those fear or intimidation of guys like Jacob keep us from doing what's right. That's not on her. That's on her.
So what does she have to deal with?
What's that?
What does she have to deal with?
She had to deal with the fact that Gabriel was at her place. She's looking at the possibility of charges, possibly maybe tampering with evidence because of the stuff that got taken out of her house. Instead of calling and saying, something happened here, we need help, we try to cover things up. And every time we try to cover things up, we dig a hole for ourselves. And
That's all I was telling you about the garbage.
And it comes out. And
when you walk in.
Right, but like I told you, it's more obvious.
And it comes out at the end anyway. You know what I mean?
Why didn't she just call it in?
But ultimately, she was brave enough to talk about it.
Yep.
She was brave enough to tell the truth about what happened, and I believe that she told us the truth about what happened.
She knows she made mistakes.
I told you earlier that this white guy tried to throw all this back at you, and I told you earlier too that I'm not willing to just take him at his word. I don't know him, and I don't know you, but I'm able to look at explanations and look at the way people say things and look at the evidence that's there and hopefully figure out what really happened. And I hope that other people will be able to figure it out too. But there's just no way for this to go with no explanation. Because it's all going to come out in the end, and the time for explaining will be gone. If you told me that you thought that guy deserved what he got, I would understand. What that guy did was some bad stuff. I wouldn't want a person like that anywhere near my family. You know what I mean? He hurt a little girl. And I can understand why people would take offense at that. And I can understand why they wouldn't want him around. And if you told me that the reason I didn't want him around, I could understand that. I could also understand if you told me, look, I ended up in a situation where I'm trying to help out Geneva. I don't even, whether this dude did what he did or didn't, I still would have helped my friend. And we did what we thought was the best thing we could do that night. We put him someplace that we thought he could get help if he could, and it just didn't happen. That stuff happens, man. And I think just as much of that falls back on him as it falls back on anyone. He's a grown man, and he got himself into the situation. And Jacob's a grown man, and he got himself into the situation, and it led everybody else down this road that we're at. And that's not right.
Yeah, this is a judgment there, sir.
It's always a judgment.
Is he still here? What's on that guy?
It's like 7:20. I don't know.
Is he already shaking?
You what?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Like, so literally went and got water and come back twice. That's the furthest I've got. Which is that officer right there next to him.
explain this so that we understand it, so that others can understand what happened. From your eyes. And from what was going on in your mind. And where your heart was when everything happened. I think one of the biggest injustices would be if no one knew that.
What, if I was over here or over there?
I think it's a big
Like I
injustice.
said,
It's an injustice to you.
you might say, I switched the story up a little bit. But I did not lie when I said I felt that man did not deserve that. And I wasn't going to be there for most of the time that they wanted to do what they had to do. It's not my business. Yeah, you got a good sense of judgment when you said you believe I would have helped out Neva that night. Because I believe I probably would. You know. Again, on top of that.
You do it again?
If it was asked, I wouldn't say nothing. I was
You do what again?
if it was a rewind, again, I would have called the ambulance
I believe that.
from a distance.
I believe that.
Skip all the drama.
Where was your heart, man? Where was your heart that night? What was in your going on in your mind? What was your intention?
My intention was to whatever decision Neva made, I was going to be behind it.
What you decide?
For the simple, on the tip that if you wanted to call them, go ahead. If she wanted to leave and go to New Mexico, go ahead.
What she decide?
She decided to by herself some time.
How?
There you go. Laying down.
For what?
Then he up and laying down. Be real quiet. Go to sleep.
That's what she did?
But that's what she had done. After the white boy so-called showed up. And then the carpet is pulled up. I had nothing to do with it. Like I said, I didn't want to...
Did it? Were you there when it happened?
The carpet.
Yeah.
When I came back, it was all pulled up. I lay down with sleep. That same day, the last time I was there. I guess that's all she wanted. Because I already knew.
What happened when the wife was showing up?
He asked for some work. Because pretty sure our homegirl asked him for a ride. But I didn't know she ended up how she was gonna finesse him. Because he wouldn't ask me for anything when he came, and just gave her a ride. So they were just shooting. You told him, hold on, maybe we can do that. I went outside, asked LB if he can. Like I said, he's not gonna do it. So we sit out there and chill for a minute. They were all in the garage. And moves were already being made. By the time he came and asked me, can you do that for me? Can I do it for him? I was like, maybe. I don't know what's up. He take me over there. He did that. He wanted me to go ride with him. Because obviously I'm the facilitator. And he was already had to be packing ready for a road trip. I stayed there, yeah. I stayed sitting there, quiet. He pulled up wherever was necessary for himself. And good sense of judgment is what you have got when you're not just gonna sit there.
Tell me what y'all got there to Carriage. Yeah. What happened?
Go back to the first question you asked. Where was my heart at? It was right there where somebody can peep something out at the moment quickly, and you have to go this route. But that was one of the cars that are dead.
First one.
That was one of the cars that are dead.
What happened?
I don't know. He survived. I don't know.
So, you left with him from Nevis? Who was with you when y'all left together? Was there another girl with him, or just you and him?
Yeah, I think it was another female.
Who was with you?
Because I don't know. I still don't know.
Were you-
If I see a picture, I'll say who it is.
Were you in the passenger seat or in the back seat?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who in the middle?
You were in the middle? Okay. Where did he want to go from there? Let me ask you this question. Who
To go kid.
put Gabriel in his truck?
He did.
He did? By himself?
Yes, sir. But you know why?
Wow.
The old girl that he was there for came in there and told me about it. You know what I said? I'll repeat once again. I don't know if that thing to do with it.
Yeah.
And big tall white boy. No offense,
No.
but God did that himself. I didn't touch him.
Is he alive? How can you tell? Like the noise or moving or walking?
On the way there, he was still doing the same thing I've been explaining. He was been doing all day when I pop up. I guess there's cold wind, keep him going.
So
That's me up.
So the white boy put him in the truck. Where'd y'all go from Nevis?
Straight down 66. I don't know.
Did y'all go straight to Carriage? Or did y'all stop?
We stopped a couple times, matter of fact, I think. Because he was getting out. He was still moving good. It was
So y'all stopped to check
good
on him?
adrenaline. Yeah.
Then y'all went to Carriage? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was that?
It was his idea. I didn't want him to do anything except for we pulled up and it just.
Where did he pull up first? How did he
somewhere
get-
on the way there. I don't know exactly.
Where did
Where
y'all
it
go
was.
once you got to Carriage House? Where did y'all go?
To Texas Motor Inn.
No, like when y'all got to Carriage House?
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me about what happened once you got to Carriage House. Then what happened?
He pulled it up, jumped it out, told him when to get up. Yeah, I guess he was too lightheaded. Lost so much blood on him. He couldn't do it by himself. Like, ruthlessly. So, set him down. I sit him down.
Did you help him pick him up out of bed?
I helped him pick up his clothes basically because shoes was falling off, like didn't want him to look bad. Shit, like.
Did you grab him? Like, did you lift him up by his pants or anything like that? How did he get out of the bed of the truck?
He basically it was basically by himself, but I did jump out. So.
Okay. Did you put his clothes out with him or something? You said something about his clothes.
And I was picking his his pants was falling off. And his pants leg up.
Sure.
You know.
Did he have shoes?
Make sure it's good. Yeah, it was good. But I don't think he would have just got up and walked because obviously we had to help him out with the truck.
Where were y'all when you dropped him off out of the truck? Kind of describe to me where, you know.
What did it look like?
Like, what did you see?
I don't know what the things is. I know I seen this tree. I think I really wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
But I didn't know where no destination was. The only thing I was asked for was to help me get somewhere.
Where did y'all go after that?
Texas motor in.
What y'all do then?
I facilitated for him.
Okay.
But that was not on behalf of what he did because when he came to the door, I did not know what was going on.
Okay.
When I came to the door, I didn't know what was going on, you know.
So let me ask you this question. Why did he do what he did?
Oh boy. I think because it was on behalf of the female. I don't think it was on behalf of the female.
So that other female was like, hey, will you help us get this guy out of here?
Not necessarily,
something?
but I'm pretty sure she was like, can we get a ride? And then she was going to explain everything else when we pulled up, or I don't know. But I had walked in the mix of that.
What was your intention of going with him? Why did you go with him?
To help him out.
Yeah, Texas Motor or to help him out with Gabriel?
Texas Motor Man. I really didn't want him to do it.
So when I said earlier that it would make sense that you would want him to hurry up because you don't want someone rolling up on it, was that what you were thinking, or were you thinking something else?
I think that was basically the good judgment I kept saying. I really just want, if he would have pulled up at the hospital himself, because I would say I didn't know the destination. If he would have pulled up at the hospital, I would have helped him out.
Did anyone mention,
the hospital,
did anyone say anything about taking him to a hospital?
I'm the only one. I'm the only one. We've been sitting there too long. Why not?
When did you hear that he had passed?
It had to be at least. It was not immediately. I don't know. I think it wasn't all 24 hours.
That next day, maybe?
It had to be over 12 hours ago.
What time did you guys drop him off? Do you remember?
That's what I'm saying. Earlier when I was telling you I wasn't the best. The best idea I can give was maybe after 12. Somewhere after 12. It could be I'll say from in between 12 to 2. But don't quote me on that.
What the guy's truck was that? Had you ever seen it before? Anything stand out about it to you?
I think it was dark the whole time. It was either green or red. I don't know why. It's in between the two.
Okay.
There's only two colors that pop up in my head. Old school Sinister. Don't know the brand.
Had you ever seen a white dude before?
Never in my life.
Do you remember what Gabriel was wearing?
I don't even know if he had a jacket on.
Do Do you remember which side?
There's no. It had to be blue pants.
Blue pants? Do you remember what side of the carriage house you guys pulled into?
Could he
My head
walk?
was down.
Do what now?
My head was down.
Could he walk
Yes,
whenever
I-
you guys got him out of the truck? Could he walk?
Not. You can. Not necessarily. I wouldn't stand him up on his feet.
How did y'all set him down?
How he set him down. He sat him down like on his like if he was to sit down on the floor. Like if I was to sit down on the floor right now. Like this.
Just with his arms kind of in front of him like that.
Legs out?
Did he say anything or do anything?
By this time he wasn't really talking. He was up, but he wasn't really talking. Cause I think he was only talking because of the people he was around. He had really nothing to say to his wife, I believe it. He don't know him either.
You think Gabriel was alive when y'all left him?
I know he was. I know he was.
So when did you go back and see the carpet was going on in the house? Did you see the blood and the stuff in the house? On the couches and all the carpet and stuff?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
When did you go back when all that was gone? What day was it?
That was immediately. That had to be the same day if it was after 12. It had to be a couple hours later.
That same night?
Mm.
Who helped with that, do you know? How did, because surely Geneva didn't just do that herself, I can imagine that.
I think, I don't know.
Have you seen? Go ahead.
Because by the time I had came back, it was already pulled up.
Is anybody else there?
But I seen the blood before that. It was the Mexican dude. The one Mexican dude I told you I'd never seen before.
Have you seen Jacob since that day?
No, sir.
Were you there when Jacob shot him?
I was not there.
Not at the duplex?
No, I was actually pulling up and heard the shot.
What time of day was it?
I would say my best guess at the latest 10, earliest.
Like 10 in the morning or 10 in the
10 in the morning.
Was Jacob there when you got there?
Yeah.
So when you pulled up, you heard the shot, what did you do?
I kind of was confused.
Where it came from, or
Yeah.
did you go straight inside?
Yeah.
What did you see? Which door did you go inside?
Front door.
Because there's the garage door and the front door and then the back door, right?
Mm-hmm.
You mean which one?
Front door.
The main door? What'd you see?
Dancing.
Some dancing?
Yeah.
From who?
From Gabriel.
He was dancing? Like,
It was crazy.
like dancing?
Mm.
Or just wobbling?
Dancing. Like, he's still good. He's talking shit.
Where did
I didn't
did you
think-
see where?
Honestly, I thought he scared him with the shot.
Did you see blood or anything?
Did you see
Not
where,
immediately.
did you see where he got shot? Like on his body, where he got shot? No.
I didn't look. I just knew, like I said, not immediately. I didn't see blood, but after a while, I put two and two together because I really didn't say nothing. I was just shot.
What was everybody
somewhere
else
on the
doing?
body?
What was everybody else doing?
Trying to stop. With me, and I really can't pay attention to nobody else. 'Cause like I said, I'm in shock. I'm not saying I was just didn't know, understand. I was
Yeah.
trying to stop
Trying to figure out
this
what's going on.
motherfucker from shooting again.
Did he have a gun? Or you saw Jacob with a gun? Why didn't he shoot him again? Or did he?
I didn't see that. I didn't see him shooting.
You heard the one shot, right?
Yeah.
Or did you hear multiple?
I heard one shot.
You go in there, you see Jacob doing what?
Pointing, trying to.
Pointing, trying to pull the trigger?
Yeah. And I'm in the way.
And what?
And I'm in the way.
3 hours ago, he said he wasn't there when Gabriel was shot. Now he's describing standing between Gabriel and the gun.
Okay. Who else is in there?
I don't know. It's all very, his brother was there. Neva was there.
What was Neva doing?
She's good. She's confused, I guess. I really
What's
wasn't paying
Josh
attention.
doing?
I think he was trying to stop him too.
Anybody else in there?
I think. Okay.
So you get in the way, then what happens?
You know, everybody's arguing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to go, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering why it's so urgent for you to do that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It was just a whole lot of commotion. And then when I finally calmed down and I had to go, when I came back, it's a different story again. It's like Neva had no say so at this time because he already made the move without her say so, regardless, in her own house. So my understanding is that they didn't want him to suffer or to be able to save him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Who's they?
I'm gonna put Jacob and put Josh in it because that's his brother, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. You don't want nothing bad to happen.
Right.
That's why I feel like the beating came after that. You know, he survived that gunshot wound, wherever it was. Didn't do nothing. He would have survived that. And the beating.
You didn't see where it went though?
There's something on the body.
Did you see the beat?
You know,
How long from the time that you left to the time you showed back up the second time?
let's
Approximately.
say, not even an hour, right?
What were they
See
beating
what
with? Fists?
I heard that's when you hear the conversation, fist, bats, a bat,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Anything else?
Not specifically. Anything else that happened had to be in between the time that I wasn't there.
But you didn't hear him talk about anything else other than fists and a bat?
Did you ever see the injury on his head where you could see his skull?
By the end of the night, I seen it. No, I didn't know I seen it. That's why I really didn't want to be there.
Who talked about they did it if they beat you? Who was the one doing it?
The people who didn't want him to speak.
Who's that?
You should run up to know that.
Was it Jake?
Both, I'm guessing.
You didn't hear one way or the other?
You're just assuming it was someone who didn't want him to speak, or do you know?
I'm assuming it was the brother also because.
That's what I'm asking. Do you know, or are you just guessing? I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. And why would anybody else do it? You know. And they were still quiet because I would be quiet. I really was quiet until I talked to her. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Is Geneva still there?
Mm-hmm.
Did she say she didn't leave? Was anybody else there?
Is her dad there?
He was there at one point in time. I don't think he was there for the beating. I don't know.
Anybody else?
And that one female had popped. I think that's how it popped out because she was the accusation was that the guy had trapped her after he disrespected Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 45 minutes later, one girl comes in. I don't know her name or nothing like that. The same girl who called her boy. She runs in. She says she's been trapped in a hotel room in the town village. And he was the one that hog-tied her and left her in cold water. Gabriel was the one that did that. Stole this dude's car or something like that. And he's been getting money every day off of it. As soon as that happened, I believe that's when Jacob jumped the gun and shot him while we were outside. I got the story after I came in or whatever. But
So you had been there for a little while before the shot happened?
yeah,
So you'd been there, you went outside, heard the shot. Why were you outside?
I was outside. I walked to the store.
Oh,
I was
down
on-
66.
And I was walking back.
Yeah, you heard the
Probably
bell.
by the time I got to the apartments across the street, I heard it. And I had to sit there and think. And I was like, fuck. Ran to the house. And it was what it was. About to,
When the shot happened, how many people were there? Who were there?
I don't
You
know.
showed
Like I
up?
said, I was really in shock.
Jacob?
I know me and Jacob, Neva, Josh, and then one girl named Gabriel. That's all.
The one girl was
She had to be there because as soon as she told him,
was he over there?
Nope.
It's blank. Okay. So who lives there? Oh, my brain's going like, oh, I said, man.
Neva lived there.
Neva, sorry.
Yeah.
I said Eva. Neva was there? Neva's dad there?
I think he was there at that
I
time.
think he was there. So
That'll count 7.
You what?
That'll be 7 count.
Anybody else there? Guys or girls?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you come back, you guys beat up, worse. Is that right? You said you assumed Josh did it. Did they talk about Jacob doing it, or are you assuming that as well?
I'm assuming that as well.
Okay. You said something about the girl. The SWAT popped off. Did that girl do anything?
That's at first.
Yeah.
Was
Because
at first.
disrespect. And
The girl
then
didn't do nothing.
She didn't do
After she
anything.
told, she didn't do anything. She was just talking shit. Like totally.
So you're there. What happens whenever you get there? You see the dudes beat up more. You see the skull. Anything else? Do they all stay there? How long are you there?
Yeah, like it's these probably like we have a few words. But like I said, I keep
Like how
moving.
this dude end up like that, or what?
Yeah, like no, we have a few words like, hey, what's up? Like I know you
Yeah.
tell me what's up because we didn't have no problems.
Uh-huh.
But it just wasn't like, hey, what's up? We're finna have a conversation. Say what's up. I don't know what else to say to you. I don't
Yeah.
know what to say. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, damn. So what the fuck are y'all gonna do about this shit? Where the fuck is Josh and his brother Jacob? Because now y'all are just, it's fucked up, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would be a real bad person if I just turn right around as soon as I see that them two are gone and I know their play. I kind of feel like they're just gonna not coming back.
Yeah.
Just turn around and hit the door, which I should have did, but it just wasn't in my mind. And she had no idea like what the hell she was gonna do.
Geneva?
That's when I had LB leave that time. He left.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I hit him back.
What do you guys do?
And the whole time I'm like making like he is a soldier.
Who's?
Gabriel.
Yeah. Tough guy.
Mad to me. Because when I look at him at this point in time and think about it, would I be able to survive this much?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, a long time ago. That's why I'm debating in my head like, what Now it's what are we gonna do? Because this is my third time here. Obviously, my name gonna come up like it did.
Yeah.
She had no answer. I have none either.
When you look back at it, if you could do it again, what would you do?
I would have never showed up.
Well, let's
But
say you did.
let's
Let's
say
say
I
you did
did.
show up. And do you think it was wrong to leave him there, or do you think you gave him the best chance you could?
I think the time period was too long in every which way. You want to think about it as in time period too long to call anybody? Yeah. Time period too long for him to be in the house that long? Yes. You know, time period too long for them to be beefing for a week and let it escalate up to this? Yes. Yeah, I would do it totally different, but I would not be able to explain how I would do it. It could be as well as text or call LB while he's dropping off and say, call 911 and send me to this address.
Yeah.
You know. Can't say I did nothing. Been right here the whole time. Did you see anything? Nope, but I know who did.
Mm-hmm.
The person who else this is. I'm just here to help. Officer, thank you, please. Goodbye. I'm ready to go see my son. You know.
Do you feel better? Talking about it? Just curious.
Yeah, just talking about it, yeah, but
It's a lot to hold in.
That's a lot to keep on your shoulders, Martha. It's a lot to weigh somebody down.
yeah,
How do you think?
it's a little more when
How do you think you'll be judged by what you do?
just the decision to jump in and
Do what?
just by the decision by the decision to jump in, I'll be judged as, I mean, it's okay. It'll be okay. I wish it didn't have to get that far.
No, but I think everything we do has consequences. Everything, and what I mean by that is everything we do, every action has a reaction.
Whether it's good or bad.
Positive or negative?
Not everything's only positive or negative, too, I think. Sometimes we make a mistake, and the outcome, some of it's bad, but when we learn from this mistake, we turn it around. You know what I mean? And good things can come out of it. Do you agree with that?
That's it's not gonna be long. I'm not even speaking on being judged. I'm speaking on how society is and how I'm living, how we're living, how anybody's living, how we're being judged, how Judgment Day will come, how I'm already dealing with certain things that I don't want to be dealing with. So then you wonder why people go out and just take their lives, their own life. Why? Well, you can't be mad at him because you don't know what the next man is going to do or what he's going to do. But you don't know how his body / mind will be able to take it. You know, maybe you feel like it is the best route. Pain that nobody will ever feel.
I missed a call from the agent. What do you want me to ask him? What do you want to say? Do you want to talk to him tomorrow or something? I mean,
I kind of want to get this out the way right now, so I kind of like know if that's possible.
You want me to come now? Talk to him?
Sure.
I mean, I'll ask him if he will. I can't make him, but I'll ask him.
Maybe tomorrow or something.
Let's see what he's got, and I'll let him know. Okay.
Thank you, sir. We shedding tears today.
You wasn't there?
We gotta shed some tears today.
It's a lot, man.
Hmm?
It's a lot. There's no getting around it. Some bad things happen. I told you everything happens for a reason. And all we can do is move forward, right?
Wish I had a warrant though.
Do what now?
Wish I had a warrant.
What you did?
Wish
Did
I
not.
didn't. Wish I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to figure out why.
When you came back, you said you guys were trying to figure out what was going on. What happened after that? When you came back, he was beat up more. Trying to figure out what you're gonna do, what's going on, what happened after that.
Really, the plan then was we were sitting ducks, and I was gonna sit.
Everyone's still there?
I was gonna sit like a duck with the knives. Actually, just me, the one girl, and her. And we were waiting.
One girl and who?
And Geneva.
So Jacob didn't already left?
This is the third time we're talking about.
Second, I think. Because
Second.
you told LB
Yeah, that's
to
when
take
I
off.
leave. Yeah, that's when I
Yeah.
left.
Because
So we were sitting ducks, and basically the best plan we had in the world was wait on them, see if they would actually come back.
see who comes back.
The brothers.
So they left before you came back the second time? Okay.
And when I returned to, she turned 4. Now it's time to go. Go. Come back.
What's the dude doing?
He was struggling. After a while, he was sleeping peacefully. Peacefully. Like, got the blanket and all, you know.
So check on him, make sure he's alive.
He's good. I thought he was going to eventually get up and walk out, you know, and tell a story to a person that we're going to handle it, you know. But, like I said, if he was able to, he knew I wouldn't have nothing to do with that. I just wish, you know, too bad for wishing. Because I wish my baby was here right now.
After y'all waited, what'd you do?
I left. I ended up leaving.
How'd you leave? Someone get you, or did you walk?
This is after the second time we were waiting for a couple hours, right? And LB came and got me.
Okay.
We stayed chilling. And I had to come back, I swear.
So it's the third time you came back? The third time you were there? What happened then? What'd you see when you came in?
It's a lot of different people.
Do what?
There's a lot of different people. And the dude's still in there, sleeping peacefully.
Who's all the people?
To me, I don't know. White boy that was there.
White boys there already? And is Jacob and them there? Jacob and Josh, or no? And is that girl still there? Is that girl there each of 3 times? White boys there? Anybody else? You, a white boy, the girl, that white boy came to see you, Gabriel, and anybody else?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nobody.
And so that's when we get into where the decision was made to take him in the truck.
Yeah.
And you went with, helped him out. He was alive. Y'all went to Texas Monterey, got some work, came back, and that's what happened then. Is the carpet gone all that way then? When you guys got back?
I had left back to LB because we were waiting at first when I first got there.
Yeah. So once you came back from Texas Monterey, where did you go from there?
Inside.
You went inside of the house?
Mm-hmm.
And what'd you see inside the house?
Just the carpet.
Carpet,
bloody carpet.
jacked up.
Geneva in the kitchen and shit. I think she's cooking too. I don't know. Like it's a little too regular.
Cleaning up. Surreal.
Yeah. I left.
How long were you there for?
Not that long.
Not that long. Then who came got you?
Yeah.
Who?
My bro.
Your bro?
Same person.
Came got you. Then you came back later on. And then everything's gone. Anybody else there besides Diva? You fell asleep.
Mexican dude.
The guy you never seen.
I think the old girl had to be there too, but she was like, I guess she was in the other room or something.
Awake? Asleep? Or
Yeah, awake.
she's awake in the other room?
Yeah, like probably changing or something.
Why do you think she was there?
Because he wasn't there for a neighbor moment. You know, if I get the boyfriend title,
Mm-hmm.
she's not gonna do that. You know,
She never what?
she wouldn't let no other guy come over there. Just on her behalf.
Yeah. Are y'all guys kind of dating? Working that way?
We was cool.
Yeah.
We understood. It ain't have to be explained. You know.
Yeah.
When I'm gone, it's none of my business.
Mm-hmm.
You know. When I'm there.
Crashed out?
Yeah.
Did she say who came and did the carpet or did she do it?
I don't think she did that.
She didn't tell you?
I don't think she did that though.
You don't know who did that?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Did you wake up? What time did you wake up? What did you do after you woke up?
I woke up, called LB.
That dude's just your little Uber, isn't he?
Man, it's my bro.
You toxicated.
He came and got me.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you.
You calling him on Facebook?
On Facebook, off Neva's phone.
Off of what phone?
Neva's.
Oh, Neva's phone.
I can't even tell you what the hell I did. Oh yeah. I went to the crib.
Was it the last time you'd been there?
I went to my crib that time.
You stay on 52nd? Yeah. Is there anything else that we didn't ask or anything? Or any questions or anything?
By the end, the questions Detective Bond never had to ask are the ones being answered. The truck, the drive down 66, the body lifted out of the bed at the motel. Each one a thing the man in the chair spent 3 hours saying he knew nothing about. He never confesses to a killing. He doesn't have to. The admission was always smaller than that he was there, that he helped, that Gabriel was still breathing when they left him. The man who spent 3 hours insisting he was never there was never convicted in Gabriel Salazar's death. The case that sent Dimitrise Lyghts to prison was a separate one, a federal charge of sex trafficking of a child. He was sentenced in that case, and the murder warrant that named him was never the thing that held him. Two of the people in this room have already told their side. Watch the full interrogations of Geneva Leal and Jacob Enriquez, link on screen and in the description.